We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind.
Hi, welcome to Two Mics and a Mind.
Hello.
What up?
Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight?
Click it on me.
Doing wonderful. How about y'all?
Pretty good. I think Pritchard froze.
I think everybody froze. We there? We back? Right,
Yeah.
Listen, you can get your Two Mics and a Mind shirt.
It's for sale.
Yeah. We start posting. I get with Boogie, find a car. We'll get in my head. You get your Two Mics on a Mind shirt, and you can have Tooling. See, there.
And my face.
Was Tony, Tooling, Ugmo, Dr. Joe. So we got Dr. Joe, Ugmo, Smitty.
Wow.
Wonderful Tony.
That's right.
I thought when you went off, because you was on here early and you jumped off, she said that she thought you might got offended because I was saying that you were ugly. I said, if you hadn't been told you were ugly over at least a gazillion times, I said I would definitely apologize. But I'm more than sure I have no reason to apologize.
Hey, it's haters in every crowd. No, I'm experiencing technical difficulties, so if the computer goes off and freeze, that's what it was. I wasn't getting no sign. But ladies and gentlemen, those out there in the audience, it's always some people who got to tell you that.
Exactly. That's it. The truth stopped his mouth. Y'all see that?
Wow.
Listen,
I remember
listen, man. Listen.
on my internet.
All I tell you, I wouldn't worry about nothing I say. You pay for your wife, just be happy.
Go.
We know that wasn't gonna come up on y'all. Listen, all we learn is money pays. Hey, when they say crime don't pay, just say you do.
Preacher.
We know you're not crying, right? Because crime don't pay. We know this man pay, right?
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's right. Hit that.
Feeling good, feeling good, looking good. What can I say?
Good job.
Wow.
I'm glad it broke. You said something that makes sense. The computer actually does what it's supposed to do. It's like it didn't want to hear that fool. It stopped it. Anyway, how's everybody doing so far?
Pretty good. It's been cold
have
this
some-
week. I don't
I
know
hear
what's
some
going on,
noise in the-
Georgia.
Hey, with Dr. Joe, it might have been
yeah,
cold this week, but everywhere I go, my wife tell me I'm hot.
That's what they tell. That's what you tell him. I think they tell you hot. Yeah.
At least
I know they said.
you're hot. I mean, she has to.
Again, we know he's not a crime, correct? Because crime don't pay.
Wow.
See, he was a crime. We knew he wouldn't pay. You see what I'm saying? He's
Right.
not crime. Paymaster.
You gotta pay that money.
Wow.
That's
money
it. You gotta pay to play. He know what he gotta do. So I said, they go, man, my glasses are real tripping. They go, what? What is satellize your name? What? Oh, that's what is that? Is that satellises your name and benefit you? What happened? Am I saying correct?
I think she. I don't. What in the world?
This space line.
They ghost idolizes your name and belift you.
I don't know. And Bennett, hold on. Oh, be lifted. Oh, I don't know. Listen, man. I'm not. One thing about it, I only heard about Harriet Tubman. I read very little about her. The actual interaction with her has been like right at none. So I'm like lost, bewildered. I'm like third generation free from slavery. So a lot of y'all have to forgive me with certain vernaculars I'm not familiar with. He hasn't seen the what? The meme. What meme? Oh, it's a meme?
Oh,
No, I haven't. What meme? Somebody did a meme or somebody? Oh. If
Sorry,
from
we're
a
not that
viral moment,
Instagram
never mind.
savvy. All right.
Oh, my eyes is killing me. What's the meme? Somebody put a meme up of me or something?
It must be like a meme, but I don't know what.
No. You gotta go in there and look. I don't know. If it mean less, I'm used to people. Okay. Dwayne, time to pay. You know what that sound mean. That sign that mean you gotta go home. She said, I'll send it to you. Oh, to me. Oh, scandalize and belittle your name. Oh, me. Oh, yeah. If it's something about me, now I don't want to say I can care less about it. It's not that important.
So lost.
Yeah, people have to wait. People wasting their time. Anyway, listen. It's good to be alive. Good to be here among the living. Always good to be here with you guys, entertained, to get this thing. She said, no, sir, it's not about you. Oh, okay. I don't know that. I don't know. Okay. She says, who is it? Anyway, so tell us what's been going on with y'all this week. We know time rolling.
Man, I've been looking at all these different school shootings and mass shootings. There's been 2 of them that happened this week.
No,
Right.
okay, I'm missing something. What school shooting this week?
One of them happened in Rhode Island, a school called Brown University, and the other
okay.
MIT.
Was Brown last week? That was last week.
MIT professor.
I think Brown was last week, and then they arrested
I don't know.
wrong
I'm just coming across it this week, so it might have happened soon. But I know the one at MIT, the MIT professor just got shot, and they just announced that he died. So I don't know if this shooting happened last week or if it just happened. But I know they shooting these colleges up big time.
They'll put out. I'll get it.
What?
That hammer, I'll get it. Let me put it out. What's up?
What's going on, Ernest?
Yeah. So now the Brown shooting, if I'm correct, we pull up that. I don't know if you can pull that up. Just looking at it. It's not something we
I can pull it up. Not a problem.
People haven't been familiar. If I'm correct with the Brown shooting, university, they actually arrested the wrong person.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they came out blasting Cash Patel, and they actually arrested the wrong person. So the person they actually looking for is still on the run. Yeah, moving too fast. That's it. Now, what I've heard from watching a little bit on it, what they're saying now, this can actually hurt the case really bad, because what'll happen when they actually catch the real person, it's going to become, okay, we're saying this is the person, right? Didn't we say this before with another person that wasn't the actual person?
Right.
This can
Tyler Robinson in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
It can really hurt because of the fact you've already identified a person saying you caught them.
Right.
So with that being incorrect, now if you catch the actual person, it can be a defense. You see what I'm saying? At that point, they say you fishing for straws. At that point, whoever you catch is the person.
This is the second time doing that in 3 months. Cash Patel doing that.
Happened with
the other story. As a matter of fact, his assistant director just announced that they resigning.
Hold on for a minute.
That's a lot going on.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. We'll hear about it. Listen, look at the person.
I was gonna say that.
See, let me tell y'all something. Let's do this. Okay. If you are a member of the Well Y'all Synagogue, okay? If you're a member and we know you, okay? We already know you. If you come up with some stuff now, years later, We had all kind of we don't talk about colleges, universities, all kind. We don't talk about high school, elementary, nursery, daycares. We don't talk about pre-K. Have we not? We don't talk about everything can be talked about. Have we not? How are we just hearing now? His dad used to work at Brown University, and he used to be the dean of the college.
Preacher.
How are we just hearing about this now?
Preacher.
All I'm saying, why are we hearing it now?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna introduce myself. What's your name? You tell me your name first.
My whole name, Preacher?
Yeah, just tell me what's your name. We introduce you.
Okay, my name is Joe.
Okay, Joe, how you doing? I'm talking. My daddy is the dean for Brown University. He used to be over UCLA too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I need to tell you that off the rip.
That's very interesting. Yeah, because that's important.
It's important.
Yeah.
Hey, you have to forgive him. He just wrote in the chat. He had asked for forgiveness, so you got to forgive him.
We're not doing that. No, y'all. Do we forgive?
Yeah, you got to forgive him, preacher.
No, not the way, y'all. We don't forgive. We hold stuff on you for him.
We forget sometimes, but we don't forgive.
Yeah, we might forget. We don't forgive. We never forgive. We are unforgiving. Do you remember? Do we forgive Smitty or do we forget?
Yeah, but we don't forget.
Thank you. No, we don't forgive. We forget, but we're gonna come back and remember.
The only reason why we haven't said anything is because we forgot.
Yeah, that's what we forgot. So now you know how many people. All right, who else on here think that this should have been something he should have put on his application when he was joining?
What?
His daddy used to be the dean for Brown University and UCLA.
Who did?
And then it was going to put him over Harvard. That's what Humpback just told us.
Stop
I want to play this 2-minute video, and Humpback, I want you to tell me if you recognize, if this is your neighborhood, if you recognize anything in this video.
Anything. Now, where's Brown University located at before you start?
Rhode Island.
Okay, here we go.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, he did say from Rhode Island. I remember he did.
But they used to call, and remember though, they used to call him New York. But you don't think that's important? I keep saying I'm from Rhode Island because my daddy was the dean of Brown University from UCLA. And he was finna be the dean of Harvard.
What's the dean? Are y'all?
But then he had to go back and had to finish it.
Humpback is from Notre Dame.
Yes.
So he all over the place.
Don't forget the reason why his dad didn't take the job at Harvard because he had to go back and get a high school diploma.
Oh.
And he was repping Pensacola.
See what I'm saying? It's a lot. No, Jacksonville. He said to call him Ajax.
I am very confused. How old is he? He has to be at least 40.
Who that?
Humpback. His life. Don't forget that time he was in the shop. Remember, he was in the bathtub. His girlfriend one time threw a microwave plugged up with a hot pocket in it in the tub, and he jumped up and started choking her. And the hot pocket didn't even get wet.
Because that was his hot pocket.
That's the Ajax. That's him. See, even that, no, he called them to say he called him Ajax.
Okay, come on, Wayno. What you say?
Go ahead. Let's see.
Here we go. First video. Let's see what's going on out here in these streets of Brown University.
Tonight in Providence, Rhode Island, police released these images. You see a person dressed in a jacket and hoodie. Authorities say the individual was in proximity of the person of interest.
All we know is that that person was in the vicinity of the subject that we have an interest on, and we want to speak with them.
Both now at the center of the investigation into the deadly mass shooting at Brown University. Today, police also released this color-coded map based on surveillance footage. It shows the confirmed locations of the person of interest. You see the engineering hall where the attack happened here.
He will be caught, and it's just a matter of time before we catch him.
This amid growing concern about campus security. Overnight, President Trump joined the calls for accountability, questioning the lack of surveillance cameras inside the prestigious Ivy League building. Today, Brown released this statement pointing to the university's expansive network of security cameras, but authorities acknowledge a critical gap.
There weren't a lot of cameras in that older part of that Brown engineering building.
Tom pressed Providence Mayor Brett Smiley earlier this week.
This is Brown University, an Ivy League school, one of the greatest schools in the country. How was somebody able to access that building and kill 2 students, injure 9 others in this day and age?
So, Brown University is a little bit unique from other universities, and it's something that I think is beautiful, which is it's an open campus integrated with the neighborhood.
I think if I could describe him in like one word, it would be magnetic.
Friends of victim Mohammed Aziz Emirzakov say the campus needs to change its approach to safety.
I do think it would be a good idea for them to implement some stricter security measures to prevent something like this from happening again.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sad reality to have to sit with at 18 years old.
Yeah.
The university's president also explained why the school's siren system did not go off. They were concerned that it would send the students rushing back into the building toward the active shooter. Tom?
We thank you for watching.
So what I wanted to do is briefly show y'all, not too far from this school, they also had another recent shooting as well. Want to show y'all that story because now they're saying it's a possibility that they might be actually related or a connection in between. Let's take a closer look.
Is there a link between the slaying of a top nuclear scientist and the deadly shooting spree at Brown University? 2 days after the Brown shooting, Professor Nuno Loureiro was gunned down at his home in Brookline, Massachusetts.
Reported gunshots. Father was shot multiple times.
With projectiles impacted in the wall.
The 47-year-old was a renowned professor of nuclear science and engineering. And the shooting at Brown, just an hour's drive away, targeted the School of Engineering and Physics. Coincidence? MIT stepped up security today out of an abundance of caution and in light of recent events.
Is there any connection between the shootings?
We had the deadly attack at Brown University, and now we have this.
I spoke with Joseph Scott Morgan, professor of forensics at Jacksonville State University. Is this a crazy coincidence, or could this be some kind of connection?
Right now, I got to tell you, man, they don't have a suspect zeroed in at this point. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is off the table.
The FBI has not established a link between the two cases. There was a somber candlelight vigil outside his home last night. Meanwhile, police in Providence released these images showing a man who they say crossed paths with the suspect. They're asking for help identifying and speaking to the individual shown in these photos who is in proximity of the person of interest. And surveillance video is yielding other intriguing clues, including this gesture, clasping his hands behind his back.
It would not surprise me at all to find out that this individual has some kind of back problem, maybe a hip problem, a shoulder problem, and they hold their hands behind their back in order to kind of posture or kind of brace themselves.
That stance with the arms behind the back sort of looks like the way maybe a professor stands as he or she walks around a classroom.
Well, yeah, rather professorial, perhaps. I've been a professor for 20 years now. And yeah, I guess from time to time, I may have stood that way, but I'm not walking up and down the street like this.
What y'all think is going on out here in these college campuses?
I mean, what's going on there? You got to remember college campuses. You got to remember they create these people. Whether people want to believe it or not, it's the thinking process that people get from the university. It's a Greek institution, and the way they give you learning, and they always try to put you in what philosophy or some type of sayings or phrases, and a lot of time this is where you get your Manchurian candidate from. The CIA recruits from them. College minds are real vulnerable and open because you feel like you're in a place of higher learning, and you feel like they're going to make you better. And then a lot of times, a lot of the classes that they're offered at the colleges, not always, but some of the classes you get more or less set people off in the spirit, off into different avenues sometimes when you start dealing with philosophy and different ways of thinking and some of the kind of political drives. Because a lot of colleges are all based off of one or two premises. Either you're going to have a Republican view or you're going to have a Democratic view. Mm-hmm. So with those views, certain classes you take, because they open up and say, hey, what we're going to do, we're not going to textbook. We're just going to shoot it out there. We're going to grade based off of how we feel as a majority. So they say, look at some of the colleges that do protesting. What do you find, Matt? Well, I'm a more Democratic, right? So like you look at LA when the colleges, how they'll protest, they'll riot, because they kind of set them off on. The thing I think that people have to be mindful of, yes, we are a democratic society, okay? but we are based off the rule of law. And I think people get that confused saying, well, you know, if we all the people don't want to, then we can change it. Well, sir, you have to be careful about what you change. This is what Trump has shown us, okay? With changing things, look what we've unleashed versus the rule of law. Yes, America had this problem and we had a difficulty, but the rule of law came in and gave what? It gave, quote unquote, blacks a little more equality, did it not? It tried to set in place some fairness through law, not through democracy. Democracy came in when people marched to protest against injustices. Law came in to establish this is how we will move from this point forward. So I think sometimes with these universities, they put people in a way of thinking when you don't like the law, then you lash out and you just start killing people to make us, you know, to gesture your distaste or your unfondness for law. Versus what we do is we strategize to get people into play of a being fair-minded to look at laws to see where laws can be pivoted to where they still show fairness. What they come in to do is say, hey, we're just going to abolish the law together. It doesn't matter. I don't like it, me as one person, and it becomes dangerous. Laws is how you got laws in nature. You don't see a panther and a giraffe having sex, a hippopotamus and an elephant, you know what I'm saying? A crocodile and an anaconda, because they got laws. You don't see a mosquito in a bee nest. You see what I'm saying? You don't see butterflies hanging out with crickets because you got laws. So, you know, just like physics, just like science, you got laws. Gravity, you got laws. And it's dangerous when you start doing things based off of just feelings and ideas versus we got to look at practicality. These universities incite a lot of these shootings and these mass. Look at a lot of these people. What are they framed from? Charlie Kirk, let's just look at where was he shot at?
Hey, real quick. Before you go to the Charlie Kirk thing, you said some questions about the Brown University stuff that I wanted to ask you on.
Go ahead.
Two things. One thing that I wanted to ask you on is earlier you made a statement. You said that university is a Greek university, and you said that Manchurian candidate.
I did not say
You didn't say
that.
that.
I said
you said university is a Greek, and you said Manchurian candidate. You didn't say the Manchurian candidate either.
Slow down. No, I did, but don't twist something I said like Brown University itself. Listen, all universities are based off of Greek philosophy. Academics is theory.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing you got to remember. If you look at the word academic, it will tell you it's theory. A lot of it cannot be proven, okay? When you start looking at universities, you're going to start looking at Greek. That's why you go, when do they play at sororities and fraternities? In high school, in middle school, elementary? When do they do it?
College.
When you're in college.
In university, that's right. When they start attending, because this is part of the cycle. This is part of the psychoanalysis of what they use on people. If you go, you know what? You're going to have to take some form of psychology.
No matter what career you take, yes.
Exactly, because they're going to deal with the mind.
You're going to deal with people, yeah.
No, it's the fact that what they get engaged in people's minds. They know we got fresh, hot minds who come in here feeling like, guess what? I made it. My mom didn't make it. My grandmama didn't make it. My friends didn't make it. I made it here. So I'm more astute. That's the purpose of trying to get people to look at higher education to be more astute. They look at themselves to be more notable. So they're more vulnerable and they're open to it. Do you know the damage professors could do to people? Yeah, professor tell you, listen, this is what the book say, but I want to listen. It's here, but this is not what we believe. This book, so it's people just okay. So now we can what we call think outside the box. It's important to have dynamics of how things have to be done and structured for a reason. No, I'm not saying agree with every book, but when you get people that way, now you get people to create their own right. Just like preachers. Let me tell you something. The same thing when it comes down to the preachers.
Yep.
I like Greek philosophy. Go look at any institution where you go and you learn theology. When it comes to preaching, you're going to find Greek theology. They're going to source everything back to Greek. Greek is not the first original writing, nor were they the first with information, nor were they first explorers. But everything dings back to two places. I go to court, I sue you, I go to court. What court am I taking you to? United States Court District of the United Supreme Court, all based on the what? Latin. The Latin and the Greeks, they control everything from your laws to your politics. Even how we sit. That's me though. I wouldn't pay a whole lot of attention to that. I say. I'm just a person, I question certain things, but there's a reason, you need moral ethics. And a lot of moral ethics come from laws. They come from penalties of breaking laws too, okay? With laws is used to justify things. Look how they did slavery. People today will still say they're still good people, still honest people, and they own slaves. Based off of what? Because the law allowed it. It wasn't against the law. My grandfather, who used to rape little girls who were main men and women, who would starve them and whip them, is not a criminal. He's a great person. Back then, it wasn't against the law. So there are so many different dynamics of what these people will use against you. What he said?
Hey, so you also mentioned something about the Manchurian candidate. You elaborate on MIT and Brown University and what you said about Manchurian candidate?
Stop it! Don't go. How you gonna listen? I never said that those two schools were the Manchurian candidate schools and that those two schools alone. I'm telling you. Oh, listen! Every one of these universities. Do this. Look up all your serial killers, okay? Look up all your mass murder shooter and see that they attend school. What school did see that they attend colleges? Ted Bundy.
Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead. I've actually never researched
Look
that.
at the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski.
Go ahead.
Hey, let's do one at a time. So the first one you said Ted Bundy, right?
We'll look at Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, you want what I type? College?
What college did he attend?
What college did he attend? Or did he even attend college? I ain't never done this before, but since we talked, he put me on the spot. Folks, listen to him. The man
This is interesting.
Number.
He did.
Oh, did he?
Multiple institutions in
I'm telling you, what's that?
Psychology.
Not only attended, but he graduated from college.
From psychology.
And he also enrolled in law school, though he never completed his law degree. It says here goes a list of schools. They say he went to the University of Puget Sound, the University of Washington, Temple University, and the University of Puget Sound School of Law.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do. Let's look at Ted Kaczynski.
Interesting.
Then look up Unabomber. I think he was a professor.
Very interesting, actually. Yep.
This is why you reading that. This guy, Brother Dwight, said, my philosophy teacher told us that after class, some religious people will be on the fence, and those that we on the fence will be atheists. He didn't lie either. See? What did it say? What the Unabomber?
Yes, the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski was a highly educated mathematician who attended and graduated from Harvard University, where he received a bachelor's degree, and he later earned a PhD in mathematics from the University of Michigan. Wow.
Okay.
Look, PhD. So they say he went to Harvard, he went to University of Michigan, and he also went to Berkeley.
He went to Harvard.
Yeah. The man was this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened. Okay. Let me tell you something. I, for one, am not against education. Okay. So please don't, I don't want to make this that, he's against education. you have to be mindful of the educator. The educator has a different idea than what you have. Y'all got to remember something. The CIA recruits from college. They recruit from college universities.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only way to do that is not to sit around now and just walk and see people pass. You know how many people pass through a university? So the only way to really know you is through what? Through your studies.
That's true.
How you react, papers that you write. So they give you assignment for a reason. When you return these assignments, they keep returning these assignments. When you return these assignments, we're looking for something. There's clues in your research, your replies. Let me ask you a question. They ask you something. You tell, they're gonna show you, I'm gonna show you pictures. Tell me the first word come to your mind. Let me ask you a question. What sense would that make unless I'm judging certain replies based off of what we're saying you should be saying? Because if I'm doing this, what's the wrong answer? What's the right answer?
They say there's no wrong answer.
I don't think there's no wrong or right.
That's
No,
right. So
it is a wrong answer. He's
it's a
right because
wrong
they
answer.
judge you off something.
That doesn't make sense.
Tell you that.
Let me tell you why. They tell you there's no wrong answer because I'm trying to keep you from thinking.
Right.
I'm
Right.
trying to see how you think. No, if I tell you this, okay, whatever, the first thing you say, tell me the first thing you see when you see this. It's a wrong answer, it's a right answer. Now you got to do what? You're going to really start cleaning and thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're afraid of doing what? Giving the wrong answer. You're
Right,
afraid of
right.
me judging you. But if I tell you there's no wrong answer, you can freely speak. That way I can really know how you operate. The goal is to get you off guard.
I have a question like that too.
That's true. I remember in school I had to do one of those tests. It was called the ink blot test. And what they would do is they would show me different pictures like this, and they'll say just what you
Oh,
said,
yeah,
there's no wrong answer. And they would just like, what do you see? You know, when you see this picture right here, what do you see? I remember they asked me stuff like that.
They want to see if the dark side of you come out.
Oh.
You see some type of monster or whatever. Yeah, they're trying to say how you think. Listen,
Yeah.
listen, they don't create these for no reason. They create these to see what they've done when they created these charts. This is me knowing this, okay? Not having to talk to anybody. This chart has already been practiced off people, right? So
That's
what
true.
they do, based off of a number of people, they start looking at how many people come in with similar answers.
Mm-hmm.
Then the people they find that's outside those similar answers, we also do some other tests with them. Because we try to, what they do, you try to classify people. Just like with grades. Okay, what do I have to do to get in the gifted program? Just say just start singing?
No, you got a test.
But by testing, those tests allow them to group you.
Yeah, they put people in boxes for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I learned too through them testing? People who score higher on those tests tend to be more programmed and less of a free thinker. They tend to they don't question anything you told them.
That questioned
Listen,
everything.
let me tell you something. The man that tell y'all the truth. Listen, they classify. Let me tell you something. There are people that they incarcerate. You know what? They incarcerate these people not because they're bad people, because these people go against the system. They teach you they're bad. They don't listen. They don't listen. I put this down, right? I put this down. This is valuable. Now you're going to go to jail if you get this or touch this. It's wrong for you to do this. You know, the average person will say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go to jail. You know what somebody else will say who's not average? They shouldn't have left it there. See, this person is dangerous to me. I had to get this person off the street because they're not following the rule of code. You walk by and a door is unlocked and open. You're not supposed to go in that door because you don't live there. See, I'm trying to teach you how to enter into things, get you to follow signs. No unauthorized person. Oh, you know, these baboons will do, they'll open and go in it because it's open. They'll go in and see what's going on, which means they'll question the system.
What's wrong with that?
No, that's why they incarcerate you and they teach you that you're a bad person. And you can't be a society. It's part of grouping. So now when I say, hey, Dwayne, listen, man, you know what? We got to get up and we got to do something different. We can't keep doing this. First of all, who am I to tell you something when I've been incarcerated? I'm already a bad person. And me being a bad person trying to encourage you who is a good person to do something wrong and you wind up getting incarcerated. See, it's part of the program. Listen, the only way for this system to work is to get people to operate off of fear.
Yeah, that's very true.
Let me tell you, Keith. So now you got groups. You got people who are afraid of taxes. That's what you're getting ready to get rid of now. Taxes. Oh my goodness, he tested I'm going to jail. That's a group. You got people afraid of going to jail. You got people afraid of being homeless. You got people afraid of not being liked.
Yeah.
You keep creating groups.
I think the biggest fear that they put is failing. And failing in their definition.
Yeah, living outside. Because let me tell you something. You know who lives outside? People that are failures. You know who go to prison? Who go to jail? Failures.
Mm-hmm.
You know people who quit? Failures. Mm-hmm. See, if everybody say, you know what, man, we're done. We're not going to pay taxes. We're not going to pay our bills. It's impossible to evict everybody and arrest everybody, okay? So you have to get people to say, when a person says something like that, that person is dangerous. That person has to be taken out of here. That person got to be put away. You start labeling them terrorists, anti-American. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These people are trying to destroy our freedoms and liberties. When these people who say this, lawmakers, who's taking away your freedom? Think about this. What private individual is taking away your freedom? Name one private individual, not in government, that's affecting your freedom. You see how they convince you?
Brainwash.
But you never look at the politicians, the lawmakers. That's not making lawmakers bad. I'm just trying to get you to see how we as a people, we don't actually think. We allow people to kind of program. A free thinking comes in with having two sets of things to judge them by, having something to judge them by, right? And then having in the middle the right. So we judge these two situations based off of a right. The problem we have now, we're judging situations and we don't have a right. So it's only normal that we keep coming up with the wrong conclusion.
Yeah.
Well, that's me. I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock in them, I said. I went to college. I just didn't graduate.
Hey, I don't understand what you mean on that. Wow, that's some interesting information. I never did look at those guys' background as far as, their schooling and education and all that stuff, man. Wow.
Do another one, Justin. I'm just curious to look at. Let's look at Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm just curious, did he?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Crazy. These people always got a flip side, something that can help society. These people always use to hurt society. The education was never deemed to help society.
They're usually extremely quote unquote intelligent.
Yes, they try to educate you in a Panama system. Yeah, like I said, that is always something. Good to see you for that. I don't know what to say about him.
So it said, yes, Jeffrey Dahmer did attend Ohio State University. He enrolled in the fall of 1978.
Shortly after his high school graduation and his first murder, with the intention of majoring in business. He convinced about 9 or 13 people to come into his apartment and kill him and cut him up and put their body parts in the refrigerator.
What did you think? Good place that most of these people who are loners would only find friends would be in university.
What? Say that again, Tula?
I said probably more than likely some of these people, these murderers, are probably loners, and that would be the only way they could befriend people.
Not Ted Bundy.
That's a good point.
Ted Bundy dated a lot of women. He was actually a handsome man. That's what actually drew a lot of women to him, for the fact that how apparent, how attractive. So I mean, he looked worth a flying flip. I guess if I was a white woman, he would look like somebody. But he didn't look better than me. But that's what they pretty much said about him. He was.
What was his name?
Ted Bundy.
Oh.
Yeah, Ted Bundy. He was big on killing women. Now Jeffrey Dahmer was catching homosexual men.
Right.
His thing was homosexual men. That was part of what they found him with the incoming guy. They were homosexuals.
Yeah, they said for his salad, all he wanted was pickles and cucumbers on his salad.
That's all he wants.
Oh, that was crazy.
He said he should buy his own meat. They put it in.
What in the world? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, but something that was really interesting on this mode of murders that we're on is I don't know if y'all heard, but I just heard it this week in the news. I'm not certain exactly when it happened, but I just heard that it was a boy who just killed his mom and dad, and they're really famous people, and President Trump even made a mockery of it. Let's take a closer look.
Turning now to a story that we are continuing to follow, and I want to take a look at the media post from a TMZ. It says LAPD releases Nick Reiner arrest in murders of Rob and Michelle Reiner. This comes as Los Angeles police set to present a case today following Nick's arrest in the killings of his parents. Joining us now to discuss this with the live report is Mario Ramirez over at Fox 11 in Los Angeles. Mario.
Hi, Carell. Good morning to you. We know charges have not yet officially been brought against 32-year-old Nick Reiner. We can tell you 24 hours ago, we were at the home in Brentwood where Rob and Michelle were stabbed to death. They were discovered Sunday afternoon, and we know that this morning, Nick is expected to appear in court here downtown. As early as this morning, we're still waiting for those official charges, which should come as early as this morning. Now, police say their youngest son, Nick Reiner, is now the focus of this murder investigation. It'll soon be in the hands of prosecutors. Authorities confirming the 32-year-old was arrested Sunday night on suspicion of stabbing both his parents to death inside their Brentwood home. The couple, Rob Reiner, 78, and Michelle Singer Reiner, 68, found dead Sunday afternoon by their daughter, Romy, according to reports from TMZ. And Nick wasn't at the house when police arrived. Detectives believe he left sometime after the attacks, and the night before, he was seen at a holiday party, Conan O'Brien's Christmas party, where an argument reportedly broke out between father and son. And we know that Nick's struggle with addiction and mental health issues has been apparent for years. Meanwhile, TMZ also reporting that after that argument Saturday night, Nick checked into a Santa Monica hotel early Sunday morning before the attacks, and he was taken into custody eventually Sunday night around 9:15. So, Carell, we can tell you that Nick is currently in custody. He's being held at the Twin Towers Correctional Facility, which is just down the street from the courthouse. And as we wait for those official charges from prosecutors, we can tell you that he is on suicide watch. We learned that early this morning, and initially he was being held on $4 million bail. That has now changed to being held with no bail as we wait for that case to be presented to the district attorney's office here in LA County. For now, live downtown, I'm Mario Ramirez. Carell, I'll send it back to you.
So Donald Trump actually also posted a tweet, and I'm gonna just put up briefly the tweet that Donald Trump said. I'm gonna try to read it to y'all. It's kind of lengthy. I probably ain't gonna be able to read all of it in regards to this, but apparently this guy was a opponent of Donald Trump. He didn't like Donald Trump at all. So this is what Donald Trump wrote at the time of his death. It says the following: a very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, tortured and struggling, but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away together with his wife. Michelle reportedly, due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with his mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as Trump administration surpassed all goals, expectation of greatness, and with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before. May Rob and Michelle rest in peace. What y'all think about that?
And why does he have to do it about him? Here's something else.
I think that's just typical Trump. You know, that's just typical Trump. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it, I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock into it. I think people put more into it than what it should be. I think as a president, as a leader, it's just certain things, and I've been reckless before. Maybe not to that extreme of what he said, but a lot of times what you have to look at when you're a leader, you have to be careful what you project and what you put out, simply because of the fact. I mean, Trump needs more. Honestly, you can take the time to criticize Trump and this, Trump and that. Let's just be honest. It's America in its whole, in its totality, in its whole totality. America fumes, radiates hate. It does not push compassion. The system in itself doesn't. So we can't blame Trump. We got to blame the system. We as the people, we are responsible for people who we put out here. And we look at people, you say and do certain things, then you can't represent us. That's not American. Whether Charlie Kirk, what made me irritated and upset with Charlie Kirk's situation was the fact they immediately came out, oh, it's going to be criminal, you'll be arrested, and all these people going to come out and boo you and all. It's like, this is people. What you do with people like Trump is you don't reply. You teach Trump as Americans, this is what we do. And this is America. He has a right to his opinion, his likes and his delight, his view. We have a right not to support you. We have a right not to listen to you. We have a right not to vote for you. That's how you teach Trump to go and, Trump, that's why he gonna die. We're not doing no better than he done. At some point, we all have to do something different. How we do something different? These are people that we come together and say, listen, we choose not to buy into your rhetoric. Okay, we choose not to support it. We're going to push to say, let's remove you from this position because you're detrimental. And it's critical because what comes out of his mouth, people get guns and come looking for you. And that's scary. And then, you sit back and say, well, it wasn't me. But what you said fueled the hate and the anger. And at that point, you have to hold some type of responsibility as a leader. Then you say, we got to stop gun violence. We got too much violence. When you know certain things come in your mouth, you're responsible for January the 6th. Come on. I mean, did he go in there and do it? No, but let's just be practical. You knew where the conversation was going. When you said, come on, Mike, don't certify the election. They're in there right now. Hey, they're going to take me out of here. I want it. Where was this going? Meet me right here in front of where they're going to be in here and they're going to certify the vote. Let's just be practical. Let's stop playing the game. Where was this going? Mike, don't certify it, Mike. Listen, they're now taking away their people. So you know what went in these people's mind. You're our president, our chief commander. And if you're saying they're doing something wrong, that shows you the danger of a leader not looking at what you say and how you use these people instrument and destroy people's lives. 185 police officers were injured. They haven't been acknowledged. They haven't been honored. You honor everybody. Charlie Kirk got a day now. We're gonna acknowledge. Charlie Kirk got money raised for nothing was raised for these police officers that were. How are these police officers responsible? Their job was to guard the Capitol. 180 some police officers were injured. You tell me black people could have injured 185 police officers and it'd be over with. It would never happen. So when last time he was in office, it fueled a lot of hate. We had the young boy who wound up was charged with the murders in Wisconsin. America was divided again. Right now, economically, we're being destroyed. I mean, we're in the worst economy ever. I'm a businessman. It's killing me. It's killing my people. It's killing other people I know in business. I mean, affordability is a new word now. It's like, are you serious? He's saying now it's another new word people use. Y'all know the other new word is? They say the piece that people using. They're saying something grocery. Groceries is a new word. Groceries. This is how far removed he is from the common man. And the people that are I voted for Trump. I'm not going to tell him I voted for Trump. I ain't ashamed of what I've done. I hate the way he went. I really thought he would do business. I never thought he was going to clip. No, I was against all this homosexuality stuff and kids having sex changes. I'll stand for my vote. And I tell you, and listen, I don't agree with what he's doing. And I voted for him. I ain't like these people who vote Democrat. I don't care. I still support them if they're wrong. No, I thought Joe had ran his race. It was time for Joe to go. Joe was just not confident. He was not able to handle it. That's not Joe age. Plus, Joe was a second fiddler. He was not Obama. Okay. Trump had done such a terrible job on his first run. People wanted a man who was second fiddle, who really had a capability, but He's shown himself at this point there had been a better president. This is bad that we move to hate and I'm gonna target you for talking. It's like this is America. This is our mouth. Just like you have a mouth, you can say what you want to say. We can say what I want to say. As long as we're not talking about doing what? Taking your life, raping somebody, you know what I'm saying? Disenfranchised, taking the rights from somebody. We've lost that stand of America, people. That's over with. And people saying we've been communist. We've been a country that had favored white rule, and we've never really respected the quote-unquote so-called Negro. He is constantly listen, every time they have allowed another race to come in their country, they deflate us. When they let Hispanics in, you know what they say? First they complained when they were coming in, it was illegals. They were taking the job. Then you say, yes, a lot of illegals. At least they'll work. He said, I can't win. Now it won't work. You know what I'm saying? At least they'll work. I won't win. Now they got to go. And now, since they're thinking about it, I might be Mexican too. I need to go. Every time somebody get in here, you'll get rights, defense. They'll defend it. Look, courts are coming in and saying, go get them and bring them back. First of all, they're not American citizens. But we're going to pay to bring them back. I'm not agreeing with nobody being disenfranchised, but let's just be practical. I'm looking at people who were born here 3, 4, 5 generations who have got no respect. No courts have jumped in to defend us. No courts has recognized us. But you're willing to go to El Salvador, fly them back here, and they're going to be compensated. Why can't I be compensated for the injustices that I suffered here? I'm not 1, 2, 3. I'm more than 5 generations American, born. I'm not the child of an immigrant, like the story you have to tell about your parents. You're the sons of immigrants. You're the daughters of immigrants.
That's right.
I have a problem with that, but that's me. What say you?
Ladies?
Well, since we're on the topic of people, who are we talking about? The stabbing.
Murder.
Yes. Roll clip number 5.
All right, clip number 5 coming your way. So it's just an article. Is there a video on here that you want to play?
There is not a video that I found. It was just this is just information. We're talking about these people. I don't know if you guys heard about this opera singer, Jubilant Skies. His son Michael Skies is being held without bond after he stabbed his father December 9th. He stabbed his father to death. Yes. They said that he had a history of schizophrenia, but he was not appropriately medicated. Now, this was in LA County, I guess up, same area up that way. So, but this happened before
before the murder of Reiner. He gave a 4. I was thrilled with how he even was offered a bill. I couldn't get how he got a bill when he murdered both his parents and he was on drugs. But go ahead.
Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, they said that this guy he had $1 million. This black guy had $4 million bail, but it was changed to no bail. So maybe that's why they.
I guess they probably got the heat of this because it didn't make sense to give him $4 million, like to give him a bail at all.
There you go. So his mother witnessed the attack that he did on his dad. But anyway, his court date is set for February the 11th. Wow. And also, since we on the talking about the conversation about kids and their parents and what they're doing to parents. Number 4 went on.
All righty. Number 4 coming your way.
It's not a video. It's just information. Well, it might be a video on this one, Wayno.
All right.
Okay, so were we here yet? I'm trying to look at something too. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. So there was a video that was shown.
I said there was a video. Oh yes.
Well, you see that in the but anyway, it was about this young man.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Yeah.
Got it?
Would you like me to go ahead and play it, or do you wanna talk first?
Fine, go right ahead, sir.
Okay.
I wanted to say I love you. Oh, I love you, Mom. You was right. That was the only family I got. You know, you've been the only one that's been there for me. Oh, you tell the kids and Mimi I said I love them. He kept telling me to stop and I did it. He kept telling me and I didn't listen. I really hope you get this video. You might not hear from me no more. I just wanted to let you know I love you.
Okay, there's another video, Wayno.
All right. Let me go back.
And I believe that's the video of prior.
Would I just keep scrolling down?
Right there, son, sir. Go back. Yep.
That's the video I just played.
No, there's two in that. It's two in that article actually.
All right, so let me scroll down to the next one.
That is okay.
That looks different. And then that sound when you're playing. That's a different one.
I'm not playing. Record him. Record him. I'm not playing. Record him.
He was throwing rocks, busting that one down.
Okay, so it wasn't okay. So Dakota is his name. He threw rocks and busted out his mom's car window. That was a viral video that his mom shared on Facebook. He placed him in foster care because she said she couldn't control him at home. So now what happened that he was supposedly assaulted while in the foster care group home in Oklahoma. So that first video was showing, him talking to his mom, apologizing and, saying.
They had face and everything. They whooped him up. They swole up.
Correct.
I'm sure you got raped too.
Yeah, that's what I'm yeah.
I'm notorious for that.
Are those two unrelated things, right? What I mean is I don't know the order of the story. So with his mother, he bust the windows, and there's other him busting the windows. His mom went through the court proceedings and put him into foster care. And now months later, now he's being beat in foster care. Is that what it is?
Well, it was a group home, just so you guys, because he was.
You that far behind for real.
So the y'all out there, I got about 10 different screens on, so I can't
do that. Don't do that. That ain't why. Don't do that. Listen, slow down. Listen, Turtle. Slow down, Turtle. You already moved slow. She showed you the video first of him apologizing, admitting she was right. Okay. Then to show you what led up to that is what she was showing you. Anybody, if somebody who's watching it didn't catch that, please go ahead and unplug your computer, okay? Go ahead and unplug your computer because that tells us that you are really slow.
I'll be sending you
no familiarity with
how
this
much
at all.
Pritchard charges.
I'm not familiar, but this, watching this was not that hard to put together. When you wait, slow down, Turtle. Okay, Turtle. Showed you what happened, his comments, his reply, but then going to show you what he did first. A lot of young kids need to see that video so they can realize you play bully bear with your parents, but when you get your kind out here, you're gonna see what we've been trying to tell you. This is why we've been trying to handle you. But when we can't do nothing with you, because the system won't let us do nothing with you, nobody gonna lock them kids up over there now. Nobody gonna lock up the police that bust your head open. But you play bully bad and try to run stuff with your parents. So it's important for young kids to learn this too. Now he wants to pull the suicide. I'm gonna see you again. I know that's that. Come get me. You made the video. You want her to feel sorry. She gonna break down. I'm sure. Go get him out. As soon as he get a little relief, he's gonna be back to who he was. If y'all parents gonna make your mind to put him out to me, go ahead and just be good with leaving them out there. They ain't trying to get saved, trying to get the Holy Ghost, which called the Ruach HaKodesh. Leave them where they at, or you'll wind up your kid killing you, or you wind up killing them. Go ahead.
So I don't think he got. I think if I'm not mistaken, Tuli, it was his foster dad in that group home that it was temporarily there. He's the one who put hands on him because he wasn't listening in the group home. So he basically whooped him while he was in the group home.
Who whooped him?
And read
His
that.
foster dad.
Look at that right now. Are you serious? He want to know, are you serious, Doc? So see, you ask people, did they know what's going on? This is a person asking you, are you serious? Telling you, everybody caught on to this except for you. That's what they.
He talking about Dr. Joe. He said, "Are you serious, Doctor?" She Dr. Joe.
No, love doctor. You.
Hold on, look at that. It's okay, Wayne. You're here to get help. We only allow sick people in the house. He's telling you the right. Listen,
You just been saying
you
that.
need to get checked. Let me tell you something. You be trying to go back over stuff. It's terrible. Listen, it's terrible how you pick up stuff. Listen. You should not be allowed to walk out of the house by yourself. I won't let you. Listen, I will put a bib around your neck when you eat. I will only give you. I'm telling you, I'll give you rubber silverware because the way you catch up with stuff is scary.
Hey, if you don't understand something, you can just ask. I still don't understand, but I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna be quiet. But I don't understand.
Look what he said. He said, "I'm talking to you, love doctor." Everybody caught it. Nobody knew nothing about the story. Look at rubber silverware.
Was the mama right for posting the video on her Facebook page, or was she wrong for posting the video on her Facebook page?
Okay, so let me continue. Let's just give you a little bit more background on that story. She has been dealing with the Oklahoma City Department, I guess, of Health and Children's Services for about 3 years. So they
now that makes sense. Okay, I got you now. Okay.
What? Stop it. Not necessarily this child, but I didn't say just this child, but she said her family has been involved with it. So she's having issues getting her son. Now she wants her son back. So she has a GoFundMe account to raise funds for legal fees and court expenses, filing them for custody of her son. The state believes that child is better off in the foster care system where he can't run the streets and get into trouble.
He got on track with that. With the whooping he got.
You got that mustard?
Huh?
Mustard. I'm talking about him. I love you mustard because he can't catch up.
Exactly. No, because I know if a kid go and bust out a window today, he's not going to be placed in foster home. He's going to be taken down there.
But he's in a foster
juvenile. What's the name?
No, that's not true. That's not true. Let me tell you something. First of all, that's not true what you're stating, okay? What they have to do before they remove the child, they have to create a record where this child has had like multiple calls, multiple run-ins. So you just can't, it could be one situation. You call your kid today and I'm just take your kid to foster care. No, that kid is in group home because he's repeatedly. Think about this. Why did she say film it? Because she knew this will be the one they'll need to see.
She also said, I just said they've been dealing with that system for 3
years. Right.
I know exactly. That's why they went on to remove it. Because now, but then what I told you before she said she was gonna go get it. What I told you, I said 9 times out of 10, she's going to go and get him back because of the video. He got her when he said, "This might be the last time you might see me." That was a card. He's smart. He didn't say, "I'm gonna kill myself," because he'd have said that. Guess what happened? He's not going home. He's gonna be moving that foster care. He's gonna be on an observation.
Right.
He's gonna be on another so but see, that shows you he knows what he's saying.
Yeah, yep. He's
If
just
you're gonna
scared.
kill himself, you ain't worth this. This is what you know. If he was gonna kill himself, he wouldn't have been worried about what he said. Because I'm gonna kill myself anyway.
Right.
But I see what I know appeal to your sympathy. This might be the last time you see me. Now that left it to you to say what? Oh my God, he's gonna kill himself. Oh, I can get my child back. He played you. Now you get him back. He gonna really work you. Cause why? You just showed that you're weak when he said, "I'll kill myself." When she said, "Okay, I called them people, pick you back up," what you think he gonna say?
Okay.
I'll kill myself.
But should she have posted the video on Facebook?
Let me say this. I don't think it's a right or wrong. I think it was good too. To show him now. I'm gonna tell you why. Sometimes the situation might not have helped him, but some other kid that's getting ready to travel on that same road can consider, I don't want to be like that kid.
I also think that she did it for her own protection. Like if something go down and I'm standing and he laying down, this is why. I think
she was a single mom too, so
I won't give her. I won't give her a dime to get him out. The boy, listen, the court deemed him. Let me tell you something. Courts don't just take kids out of a home. We dealt with a situation similar years ago with a kid, constantly going to court back and forth. The courts are real lenient toward juveniles. When the court removes a juvenile and put them in a group home, your history has deemed it where they're saying this is our last alternative. They didn't put him in prison. They put him in a group home because from here, he's looking at going to jail. They're going to move from there to juvenile. So the courts looked at getting him out of the home for her sake. Look, he was throwing a rock. What if she'd have been backing up and the glass got on her face? She was driving. It would have got on her eyes and she'd have crashed and killed somebody. He does not realize the severity of what he's doing. The court is looking at, and then this is what I don't get, right? Oh, man, the system always doing our kids wrong, the system. Okay, so why are we giving them to them? See, we can't have it both ways. The system is not designed to raise kids. The system is designed like this is the law, okay? You're 12 to 16 years old, juvenile, unless you commit a murder, heinous crime that will hold you and try you as an adult, okay? As a juvenile in Georgia, the most we can give you 18 months. This is the law, okay? Then I said, well, let's try to babysit him and hold him, and the judge just bring him every day and put it in his lap or his lap. We don't do that. All they do is operate with the law. So the purpose was taking away our responsibility of disciplining our kids and rearing our kids. So now the system again, the system does not care for kids. All the system does is try them, convict them, and put them in the proper place. Whether it's in a foster home, whether in a group home, whether it's in a juvenile, whether it's holding an adult, and then from adulthood they just travel over. So
I saw another video.
The system complain about us, and we need to complain about the rights of us disciplining our kids, because a lot of this could have been stopped. And she'd have been able to get out that car, got a good bat, not aluminum, a good bat, some rubber, but put him down, whip it behind, and let him break it down. I'm the disciplinary, the parent, you the child. You just broke my dumb windshield. This is my problem. I'm paying for this car. Yeah, you need that behind towed up. All this foolishness, y'all people need to kill this foolishness. Complain about, shut your mouth about the police, because you're against parent discipline their kids. Parents need to be able to discipline their kids. As long as you ain't breaking nothing on them. Now let me say that now. You hit your parent, all bets off. All bets out. Let me tell you something. Ain't no judge, ain't no police gonna let me fire off in their jaw and they're gonna be worried about breaking it. Tell me what they're gonna be worried about breaking. If I haul off and hit a police in the face, what they gonna be looking at? Well, I can't break nothing. No, they're gonna be looking at. You know what they teach them? Whatever you have to do to subdue them. Whatever you have to do, you understand that? It's at their means. Whatever you have to do to subdue them so you can control them. Why I can't do that with my kid? My kid lunges and attacks me. Tell me why I can't do whatever I got to do to subdue them. Then every parent need to be the police. If you're a parent, when your kid is born, you need to get a badge, a gun, a taser, and some pepper spray.
Yeah, that's right.
It makes sense out of it.
I saw a different story with the
Right.
I guess it was a
Louisville.
Rome
Louisville. He said Louisville Slugger. I think it's Louisville Slugger. But I got what you said. That's right. So this is crazy, man. How we get here? She also may have posted it so people can see what she had to deal with before they judge her for laying. Man, bump them people. I don't care what these people think. These people ain't paying for this. Let me tell you what I think about these people think. And all that shit. Your behind ain't paying no bills. You ain't doing that. And where your kid at? These people saying you got to listen as a parent. You got to do what you raising your kid. You got if they not paying for if the government gonna run them, the government need to pay for their school clothes and their food and they go into school and buy them shoes. Then I'm saying yes sir, yes ma'am, whatever you say. You're exactly right because you paying, then I'm obeying.
Well,
Something that I really said his dad died, and that's when the issue started. People die every day, so let me get it straight. So every time somebody died, kids get a right to get
Preacher.
No, that is no.
Preacher, that was so cold.
No, Tony, no.
He's like, moving on. Preacher died. People die every day. Moving on.
People die every day. What do you mean? Kids just gonna give you a right to cut the food? Come on, man. Let's be for real.
They give them a right.
No, I didn't say no. Listen to me. I never said someone said that. I'm commenting off of the comment that was made that they said that his father died a few years ago, and that's when the problem stopped. This is what I teach these kids here. I tell everybody, you can't use that. This is life, and parents need to them tell you need to do. Take your kid, and you need to take something and take it away from and make it non-existent. They need to let people see it. Get them a puppy. I know the NPD people gonna have. I'm telling you what they got to teach them. This is life. You don't control who lives how long a person. Even though you go and murder a person, other people they connect didn't control that situation. Okay, you don't control the situation. We all have to adapt. That's what makes us different than being barbarians. We are humans. Life can give you some untiming, unsettling situations. It does not give you the right not to be able to maintain discipline. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate this kid's father passed. But at the same time, you're not helping the situation with being a disruptive child. What needed to happen was that means mama wasn't whooping his behind. She left it in dad's hands. Say, okay, daddy gone, but he left this behind. Bring your behind in him.
Yeah.
When you do this right here, we playing football or baseball, little daughter. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Our star pitcher go down. So we end the game, right?
The next pitcher on deck.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you tell
No monkey don't stop no show.
On deck. That's what she supposed to tell. Yo, behind on deck. Daddy gone. It's time for you to be a man. Then you take this here. You find it. This right here. It's blue. And you showing how you turn it. Doo-doo brown. And he don't get it. So let me show you a trick. Watch that blue shoe turn doo-doo brown.
Can we have an adjustment period? Sometimes it's traumatic. Everybody done handle
You got
stress.
5 minutes to get yourself together.
Move on.
5 minutes to get yourself together. This life. Get your behind together. We got to listen. She got to grieve
for him to get beat up so bad.
She got to grieve. She looking at, I lost a husband. I lost a partner. I lost somebody help paying the bills. We both grieving. You doing something stupid ain't helping us. This is why I tell people you gotta have a real conversation with these kids, man. This it's like I hate it. Ain't nobody taking nothing away from it. I totally hate it. That's what you gotta tell them. Listen, I hate it happen. I'm grieving, I'm hurt, I'm distraught, but we can't do this.
Let's move on.
Your own day.
So, preacher, you feel like 5 minutes
What
is
is
enough?
this at? The world, what's this at? World isn't like what? Isn't like us, y'all. LOL. People don't have people like around them to push and challenge and teach them better. People do what they know, and people do what they need to do because people don't tell them. But let me say this: it's not having me around for everybody, every situation. Something we have to already tune ourselves to do. In the animal kingdom, they have what they call, with wolves, they have what they would call the alpha. The alpha male is one that will do majority of the leading, hunts, and attack. When that alpha dies, the pack don't die. The next one steps up. Okay? Same thing you do when it comes down to Ari, who they'll call the name lion, but the actual name is Ariel. Ari for the name for the male lion. This is the same thing they do. When the male gets killed, when the male is killed in battle or fight or whatever, the pride is not going to die. They're going to step up. So you telling me that the animal got more rational reason than we got? Listen, they hurt. They're devastated. We all are. But we also have to teach ourselves and teach our children. My parents tell me sometimes, I'm not always going to be him. You know, you thinking, where you going? You mama, you dad. Where you going? I'm not always going to be him. It's things you got to learn. These are certain things, conversation mom had. You know, I'm ever grateful that she's still here. But she told me this. I'm not always going to be here. And we have to start raising our kids with this done just to leave mentality, like they're going to live on forever, we're going to live on forever. It has to be imprinted in their mind. If something happens to me, when something happens, I'm looking for you to move accordingly. You guys have to, we have family meetings periodically, and I tell them what they need to do. I tell them how they have to move. Do this. Y'all got it? Don't worry about this was daddy's. We got to hold on to this. Daddy dead. Set it all. Get rid of it. Get your capital so you can move. Who gonna get a truck? Whoever buys it. Get rid of everything that belongs to me. Don't hold no throw my drawers in the casket. I might have an accident now. I told him put all my drawers and t-shirt and I'm out of chain clothes. Put me a little pistol now with a clip. I don't know. I get on the other side. Some guy ain't acting right over there. Before I get to the mail car, I might have to, hey, I ain't trying to shoot nobody. Like I said, listen, you done died one time. I don't need to die twice. Get back now. I'm just trying to hold my own till I got him. That's a little humor, y'all. But listen, these things have to be instructed. Part of what really tears people up when people die is the fact that we don't really have those conversations. People come
yeah,
to have
absolutely. I was going to say, yeah.
We all live white now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. No, things happen to people that think negative. So everybody died was thinking.
Oh, that's crazy.
But preacher, just real quick, I mean, I guess it could be a question, and it could also be, like you said, a lot of the issue is how people are reacting to it, how the mom reacted to it. We don't know if the kid had time to grieve at that time. We don't know if mom sat down with him and explained to him, like, hey, that guy, but this is what we're doing. So when a child doesn't have instructions, 3 years ago, he probably was still, 12? He's 16 right now, 13. Like, a lot of questions come into mind. Like,
Stop for a second. Let's do it. Stop. He's 16. You said 3 years ago he was 12?
No, I mean, I don't know how.
I'm just saying, I'm
13. Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
no, continue.
I don't know how old he is. He might have been, I don't know if he's 15, 16, I'm not sure. But my question is, like, I don't want to blame the parents, but it's like I don't have facts into what happened when his father died. Like you said, did they sit down with him and tell him, hey, this happens, but we have to be strong and move on because this is just what it is? Or did they just let him be? Did he even not grieve? And now he's rebelling, he's grieving towards his behavior. Like, there is a lot of things where children react depending on what's given to them. So I don't know what was given to them, So that's just a question for me. And is he wrong? Yes, he's wrong. The kid needs to be corrected. But also seeing where the kid is coming from, having some sort of another point of view, kind of,
Had she not, no doubt, had she not taken the directive she had and allowed the court system to remove him and put him in their home, he would probably on his way to getting himself killed on the street.
Yeah,
carry that kind of hate and anger. This is the problem is, it's different when you lashing out at the world because you lost your dad. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you lashing out at me. I took the loss too. I was with him before we were together. From her standpoint, he brought you here. So now to have you fight me because you hurt, that ain't helping me. Or you blame me for the murder or the death.
Yeah. Sometimes maybe that's what's happening in his mind.
Well, what be happening in my mind is it better you stay where you at. I'm telling y'all something.
I think she did good.
Who think sometimes it's better to get your kids out those systems. Smith, remember when we first got married, we used to live with my dad. And it was a lady stayed across, her son stayed. Listen, the police will come. I'm talking about when they come, it probably at least 10 cars will come from every time. He cuss them out, tell them to take off their gun. What he gonna do? They be like, I'm not taking my gun. I'll come in. He wouldn't come to him either. He just said he cussing them out. He'll run. So he got arrested one time, and she talked to me one time. She said he was in jail. He had to go to court. He was in jail for one charge. He had to go to court in a few more days. She said he want me to get him out of jail. He said if you go to court, he already locked up. The judge not gonna give him a bond because they're gonna look at you already locked up for a charge, and he was out on bond for this. So I really need to get out. She said, Tony. She said I just feel better with him. She said it's sad, but I feel better with my son in jail than I do on the street. Right? Mm-hmm. I said yes, ma'am. I said I understand. I said sometimes you have to do that. She said, I'm gonna leave him in now. What she do? She got him out. She got him out. As soon as he got out, he went to steal somebody's car around the corner from where we stayed. And the guy car he went to steal, car had been stolen several times. So he parked his car by his window. So when he went to get in the car to get it, the guy opened the window, hit him in gut, shot him in the stomach. He died behind the wheel. The other guy got away. When the police came, they saw who it was. And you know what they did? No charges. Mind you, he shot out of his window into his car and gut shot him and it killed him. And when they saw it was him, because they would come there he was just around the corner from us. So the police that came ran the same zone. So when they saw it was him, they was like, wow. Yeah, no charges filed.
Sad.
So when I'm saying that to say that it is unfortunate, that young man lost his life. But this is what I'm trying to tell people. People don't see your kids like you. People see your kids as detrimental and harmful.
Right.
When you keep down with them, what you think we thinking? Play with your kid? Your kid don't listen to you. Your kid won't take no instruction from you. Your kid out of control. Your kid disrespectful. What do you think gonna be our reaction when we deal with your kid?
Right.
It's automatically look to defend ourselves. Oh, I can't believe it. It's a kid that you should have had a better handle on why he was smaller. And some people, no matter how much you put on, they just got that omen about them, okay?
Yeah.
But the kid you keep that discipline on the right, they only gonna stray so far. So what did she put out? She said, Dr. Joe, I got a bad man. Dr. Joe, there's always a root cause. Yes, he is wrong, but addressing the underlying reason is important. It's like Ra tells us when we mess up, analyze, figure out how you got here. Yeah, I mean, I do. And I think that the problem is it's an underlying problem.
It's Stacy.
Tell her come
You're not muted though.
You call your wife. Tell her come to us here. Man, unmute that thing up to your wife. Tell your wife come here and speak to us, man. Ask her what's her analyzation.
He's like, it's Stacia.
Yeah, it's Stacia.
Why?
Yeah. I had to come back. I'm
Whatever,
over here
Joe.
school analyzing the situation.
Yo, why he asked their
I
wife?
don't have Facebook, but
Who
the lady
asked
been
your wife?
posting stuff on her Facebook page. Apparently,
Who?
I don't have Facebook, so I can't see all the commentary.
What
I don't know
happened?
if they're trying to mobilize more into the story though.
A lot of kids have been getting killed lately.
Yes.
It's
There
always
is.
like 16. Who is that right now? Oh, look, like, oh man, this is my glasses won't work. My eye, I don't know what's going on. But I know one thing. I'm gonna get on the pill. They got me gonna take that eye test. I got something for them people. Dr. Love's other half on the. Who else got? Yeah, somebody got here. Man, that man don't know what he's doing.
Hey, so we got a lot more articles. Did y'all want to cover some more articles?
Yeah, we'll cover it. Then also, I want to slap your face because you kind of getting like that kid. You get out of hand.
Hey man, I'm trying to
Don't
make
put it like
notes,
that,
man.
though,
We got
Preacher.
about
That's
6
bad.
articles. If we spend 30 minutes on each article, we ain't be able to cover all of them.
Well, please.
Let me tell you what. It'll take 5 minutes to drop. Listen, Tuli, and do this. Tuli, you and Dr. Joe do this. You know how long it takes?
I can't win, y'all. I can't win.
And we drop these 6 yellow jackets on you 5 minutes, all we need, and we still got time to finish this show out. That's all we gonna need. 5 minutes to drop these bumblebees on.
That's it.
And that
I'm just gonna be like this because that's enough for Preacher.
Yeah.
I just know that.
I want y'all to help me be. I want to bite him. I want to bite his nose on leaving book. I want to bite his nose on leaving
You
book.
become
I'm
salty.
non-violent. I'm a lover.
It's salty in there.
I'm not a fighter. People they see my beautiful, handsome face and they try to pinch it and put scratches on it.
Man, last time I
Oh,
seen him
my
play like that, I was wiping.
Oh my.
I will put it on some tissue. Go ahead. Play
What,
that
what clip y'all you want next, Tula?
It's gonna be clip 2. This is not my clip, but I will introduce it because
All right, clip number 2. Here we go.
now some of these people they say they have these kids and they're out of hand. They can't, raise them, have issues. So, and there are people that take birth control to control it. On this article.
Well, oh yeah, go ahead and do read it. I send it over.
Oh,
We need to know in the community that affect us too. Go ahead.
Tula, what I'm gonna do is if you take your articles and put it in YouTube, oftentimes there'll be a YouTube video. If you
Do
want to give
that.
me a moment, I can run and check and see if there's a YouTube video on it.
absolutely. Would you like me to just talk about it?
Yeah, your microphone keeps coming in and out. I don't know if that's your microphone or that's my screen.
She
So
said
that's
she
on
asked
my
you to
side.
put it in there and see if it's a YouTube too. Don't forget, y'all hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that cash out. Make sure y'all go in there and hit it.
Anyway, this young lady said that she's 33 years old from Long Island, New York. So she's been using the Depo birth control, and now she's suing Pfizer. She had a Lyme-sized meningolia in her brain.
Oh wow.
She
I
underwent
think I
a
found the videos, Tula.
all right.
All right.
Robin Phillip has been through 2 surgeries and months of radiation, all due to a tumor she now believes was caused by her birth control injections.
If I would have knew from the get-go, I would have never took that shot.
In 2018, doctors discovered a tumor called a meningioma pressing on Phillip's brain.
This right here.
Emergency surgery left her without vision in her left eye. She even had to relearn how to walk.
It was a whole reframing of life. I lost my apartment. I had to move in with my mama.
Depo-Provera is a progestin shot injected every 3 months. 1 in 4 women in the United States use it, with Black women taking the shot at nearly double the national rate. Phillip took it for nearly 30 years.
The only time you stopped was when you had your 2 children.
Yes.
Multiple studies have found a potential link between Depo and meningioma, including one that found women who took the drug for more than a year had 5 times the risk of developing the tumor.
So overall, meningioma is not common. The likelihood of having a meningioma as a Depo user is incredibly low. It's just that it's incredibly, incredibly low for people who don't use Depo.
Philip is now one of more than 1,000 women suing Pfizer, the maker of Depo-Provera, alleging the company chose to ignore relevant safety concerns and deliberately not study the long-term safety of Depo.
These women all have meningiomas. Many have surgery. Some have radiation. And they've all had their lives greatly impacted.
The European Union added a warning label for meningioma to the drug in 2024. Canada has listed it as an adverse reaction since 2006. No such warning exists in the United States. In a motion seeking dismissal of the case, Pfizer says it became aware of the risks of meningiomas in 2023 and made an application to the FDA to change the drug's warning label. The company says the FDA rejected their effort to warn patients. The FDA declined our request for comment, but in a letter to Pfizer included in the motion, it wrote the findings of the available observational studies alone do not support the addition of a warning. Pfizer saying to NBC News it stands behind the safety and efficacy of Depo-Provera.
There was enough information decades ago for them to have done the proper studies and paid more attention and warned.
Even after Robin Phillips' 2018 surgery, she kept taking Depo. Her tumor grew back.
If you had known about this link, this risk earlier, would you have stopped?
Yes. Yes. Cold turkey. I would have stopped.
Zinclea Samoa, NBC News, West Wego, Louisiana.
We think
That is crazy.
So let me just make this point. I'm sorry, excuse me, Tony. This is a totally different lady from the lady in the article that you had. So it's more than one person, but go ahead.
Wow.
The reason why I posted the video, and I posted, I think, a couple of them, I try to get people to realize as well, as people when they were so-called African American, which we all face different things. Sometimes things we adversely affects us differently than other ethnicities, and a lot of times things aren't addressed, and people need to know. I remember years ago, I used to do non-emergency transportation back in 1991. 90 to about 94, somewhere 92, 94, all the way that year. And I used to take women back and forth to the hospital, and they had this thing they would install in their arms called a Nordic, and it would inject them with the birth control where they have to take the pill, and they were giving these free to women in projects. Well, that program failed. They wound up going back and having to take them out of them. These women with back education, a lot of them in a poor environment. They didn't know about getting an attorney, looking at legal ramification, other things. So they got them in, got them out, probably had them sign some paperwork, saying we're going to take it out for you at no cost, but the paperwork, no, because I haven't heard anything about the lawsuits from it. Then we hadn't seen the effects of why a lot of times, like that young kid on the story earlier, why these kids come out with some of the mental illness problems that they have because they know where they want to put this stuff and what they. I get when you look and how Pfizer get away with this is this. With 1,000 women saying they had a problem with this drug, if you do the numbers based off of 1 million, just go with 1 million women that take this drug. We're talking about 1%. 1% of people getting an ailment is not enough to remove a drug or cause it to be a health issue. One life to us is, don't get me wrong, I'm not minimizing, but you're gonna look at how they're gonna look at it. We're talking about 1%. If you had $100, you lost a penny. Would you really be upset? Would you really count that a major loss? That's how they look at it. Mm-hmm. They don't look at one life as too many. Right, if it's one life that's been adversely been affected, been damaged, been irreconcilable, then we need to stop it. We need to readjust it, do something different. They don't care. Money outweighs the risk. And at the same time, mission accomplished. Here's a woman of a dog-human ethnicity who's now what? Blind. She can't work. She lost her place to stay. And she's on the point of death. Now, you got to ask yourself, how much sex you have and the reason you got to keep this stuff going.
That's true.
I'm just being honest. Let me say that. If you use a birth control, what you probably not using if you're taking a pill.
Condoms.
So you see what, and I'm just getting them to think.
Mm-hmm.
She's worried about the risk of doing what? Having kids. She ain't looking at the risk of AIDS.
Right. Venereal disease, yeah.
Any venereal disease, any crippling element of disease.
Mm-hmm.
So in itself, we got a problem. We got to educate about the eugenics. Yeah, the eugenics is part of the birth control where they feel white. For people that are not familiar with eugenics, the eugenics is a program where they basically believe that whites are more superior. So they actually create these different elements to try to take out a less inferior race. See, this is why they give you malt liquor. You can't go into the high ends of Cobb County and go get, Boom Farm. You can't get MD 2020. They're not gonna sell you a single beer on ice when you walk in the store. They do it to us. Who they use? They use the Indians and the Chinese. They're not gonna allow them to buy gas. If they buy gas in their neighborhood, it's gonna be well lit. It's gonna be clean. It's gonna be professional. It's not gonna be no glass up there blocking them. They're not gonna be through no shoot from Six. I'm not buying that, and you're gonna shoot it at me from Six Flags. You gonna put myself boom and throw it up? No, I go to Six Flags and pay them. I'm not gonna pay you for that. You're gonna hand me my stuff. We're gonna do business. I'm not gonna do it. QT don't do it. All the Crown Rock, hand-to-hand, face-to-face service. If you that afraid of me in my neighborhood, you need to leave. You basically listen. They project the aura. You clean your stuff up and you carry in a dignified way and see what type of people come there. Well, you leave it hood ratted and you're gonna sell me cigarillos and flavored wraps, you know what I'm saying? And these sucking pipes, you know what I'm saying, and all this other sexual stuff. What type of people gonna come to your establishment? All right, go ahead. I know you got other stories. Go ahead. I guess y'all got a comment. What about y'all on the side? What y'all doing? Come on the other side. Y'all supposed to be Aubrey. Come on the other side. Come on.
That's crazy.
All right, Thule, Dr. Joe, do y'all want to have any commentary before I play the next video, Thule?
Yep.
All right, so Thule, I ran this right here through Google. I mean, well, not through Google, but I used a video to see if they actually have it on online. And here's what I found. This is about your one of the clips you sent. Let me know if this is the incorrect clip, okay?
We continue to follow breaking developments in the arrest of a DeSoto County judge. Thank you for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Stephanie Skurlock. Greg Hurst is off tonight. We're learning more about the arrest of Judge Karen Sanders for driving under the influence. Sanders was released after her arrest Saturday and still holds her position this evening. WREG's Raven Copeland joins us live from Hernando. And Raven, what have you been able to learn about the arrest?
Well, Stephanie, we've learned that Judge Sanders was arrested Saturday night at the intersection of East Commerce Street and Mount Pleasant Road Extended, which is near Hernando Town Square. Now, a Hernando police officer says she was driving along West Valley Street when she saw a white Escalade pull out of a driveway and completely stop in the middle of the road, blocking traffic in both lanes. According to the officer, the driver then drove into the grass before getting back on the road. When the officer conducted a traffic stop, she says the driver, Judge Karen Sanders, had the car in reverse until the officer told her to put it in park. The police report shows that while the officer spoke with Sanders, she noticed that she had glassy eyes and slurred speech. When the officer asked the judge if she had anything to drink, the officer says she nodded yes, but said no. The officer who suspected that Sanders was under the influence then called another officer who conducted a breathalyzer test. Now, according to the police report, Sanders' car also smelled like alcohol, and she struggled to walk or stand up while speaking with officers. Now, although the judge told police she only had one drink that day, she was arrested and charged with driving under the influence and careless driving. Now, again, Sanders was arrested and released that same day, and we've learned that she's expected in court in April. Now, tonight at 10, you'll hear what the community has to say about a DeSoto County judge remaining on the job after her DUI arrest. Reporting live from Hernando for your news leader, Raven Copeland, WREG News Channel 3.
that story. And I sent that story to show you where that's just the system. I mean, you see what they charged her with? Not reckless driving, careless. I didn't know they had a charge called careless driving.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? You drove in the grass, you were on the wrong side of the street, and you came with careless driving because they're going to minimize her situation. She admitted to one drink. You know, she did the breathalyzer. Watch, they're going to find a technicality that the officer did that's going to say inadmissible for her DUI detection. I'm sure they got something for her. They put her back on the bench because whoever the chief judge is, he should have suspended her. We'll let you know how the county's already ran. You think that's the first time everybody that she's charged, if she's had that case for a DUI, that charge need to be dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this is the part you got to look at when you put people in these positions. You can't hold these positions and try people and you do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense. You remember they had the judge here years ago, the quote unquote African American judge who left her Louis Vuitton purse when she sat at the airport and left her little kid by herself and the kid. You probably find that story. It was an Atlanta judge. As a matter of fact, she was a child custody judge. She left her 4-year-old at home by herself and she went back to the airport to retrieve a Louis Vuitton Parker book. The 4-year-old opened the door and went down the street, and somebody called the police. And she got back, they went to arrest her. She was like, she had to get her Louis Vuitton bag. The child was asleep, so she left the child asleep instead of getting the child up to go back with her. That was a big mess. She lost that. And then you think she was a child custody judge, if I'm correct. Mm-hmm. Juvenile judge, dealing with child custody or whatever happened. They were looking at other people that had come in on like, this woman took my kid away from me.
What should I type in?
Right.
Should have been Atlanta judge leaves child at home. Go to the airport, retrieve bag or something. Probably I'm mistaken. Again, we're not, glorying in nobody's fault. People make mistakes, but some things you got to be. You sentencing people. You got no bit behind the wheel drinking. You know what I'm saying? You're drunk. I mean, it's too easy. You got somebody to take you home. Yeah, they should have a video. And she was saying she went to get her Louis Vuitton bag. She left at the airport. See, it should be a video of that. I remember seeing that on the news years ago. That was some years ago.
Hey, while I'm searching for that one, there's one more.
Okay, go ahead.
Video that Tula had lined up. I don't know if this is yours or whatever, but she put it in the lineup. Here we go.
We should have one on that particular side.
Mm-hmm.
Here to honor one of America's true trailblazers.
Yes. I said
who
that.
embodied the essence of the American spirit in her fight for liberty and justice and equal treatment under the law, the indomitable Barbara Rose Johns. Thank you all for being part of this.
The Commonwealth of Virginia will now be properly represented by an actual patriot who embodied the principle of liberty and justice for all. And not a traitor who took up arms against the United States to preserve the brutal institution of chattel slavery.
That's beautiful. That's a video of that's a young what they would call an African woman, so-called. She was set up as they replaced her with the Robert E. Lee statue. One of the Confederate generals from the Confederate. They took him down. They put her up. She was a protester years ago when it was segregation against education for so-called Negroes. Mm-hmm. And she actually marched, and she was a pioneer in that era. So what they did is they took him down, General Robert E. Lee, I think it was, and they put her statue up there, standing for equality, for the rights of, you know, for immigrants or anybody at that point, you know, other ethnicity other than white, to be able to, you know, get education and be on the same playing field. So they saw fit to induct and put her there, and I wanted to send out and let that be known. But that's something we won't see on the main. Fox News ain't gonna show that. These other ones they won't show. They do it be to make mockery of it. So will you ever find the other video?
No, sir.
No, sir. Don't worry about it. But anyway, that was the story about it. That was some years ago. I remember on the now. If I'm correct, she wound up losing her job. And with that, we almost took that time. I sent her the video. You saw the video for Pick a Side?
Yeah, but before that, can you put clip 6?
No, let's go and play Pick a Side.
No, do as you said.
Wait.
What I'm saying is whatever video you have, you can play it. You know the videos you have, so just go ahead and play it. I'm about to go to the bathroom. I want to go and get this out. Go to the bathroom. I'll give you a break.
I'm
I
telling
wanna go to the
I'm
bathroom
gonna
break.
take in your stomach before you go. I'm gonna make sure when you mess, you're gonna mess all over yourself.
I want to know your opinion too. I want to know Preacher's opinion. I want to know your opinion. So it's quick. It's a quick video.
Dr. Joe, because you ain't follow the instructions, I don't know what video you're talking
I did.
about.
I put clip 6 right there.
Clip 6? What you mean she ain't followed? She just said clip 6.
It's right there. I just said an apology.
Here's what I would like. I would like for y'all to let's share some responsibility. I put in my time. If y'all can help me out too as well, I appreciate it.
We're putting it in there and
Appreciate
tell you
y'all
what
help
numbers
too.
they are. They put them
We'll
in
start
there, gave them
2027.
Do you have a pick side now already? I'm just curious because I just
I'm
don't
about
want
to send you.
I got a lot going on. I got about 5 screens open.
Just play clip 6 and I will send you that.
I don't know which one for pick a side. If you just tell me which clip number, I'll go ahead and load that clip to it. Well, which clip number would you like me to load up as well? And I have it on deck.
It's not there yet. So
Well, it's not there. Okay, good deal. All right.
Look what she said. Folks see your nasty attitude.
Hey, and I still don't get paid. Every week I ask for help. Say, could y'all help me? Could y'all assist me? Everybody have access. They can post the video, but what they do? All right, let me hit the mute button. Is it playing? I don't hear the volume. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Who was in a panic with the turbulence and grabbed the husband. Look at her little head, guys. Lying on the husband, it's not possible. He is in shock. There are women here that I know through friends who would not tolerate this. Not at all. Tell me what your reaction would be, woman, if it were with your husband or you.
Let it play again because it didn't play.
Or your wife in her place.
If there's turbulence and we're dying, I'm not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'd probably just be like, okay. But if it's like like how much turbulence are we talking about?
A lot of turbulence.
I don't think I would care if it was a lot of turbulence. But I also feel like if it's a stranger, this is how I really feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I have no problem checking my friends. If my friends get too close to you and it's inappropriate, like I'm not talking about turbulence, I'll check my friends. I've done it. I'll tell somebody, you too close. You a little close, ain't it? I have no problem saying that. Now, if it's a stranger, that's not up to me. That's up to you. So
Right.
that's up to you in that turbulence too.
That's true.
That's what you gotta do. That's the energy you gotta have with people you don't know. Now, if it's like life or death, okay, that lady don't have no man to hold on to. She can hold on to you. But if it's like happens every day on planes, like how much turbulence? Are you new? Have you never flown? Get somebody else to do it. Yeah, I think I would just be looking like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna be?
Be like, get up on me, girl.
And what would you do though?
I care if we're about to die now.
What would you about to do? What would you do?
I'm gonna look at you.
And what?
And be like, get up.
Oh.
Dad, look at this video and tell me what you think about it. Let's play.
Guys, look at the situation this couple went through during the turbulence. First of all, applause for this woman, this wife who was totally level-headed and supportive. The woman there on the side, the third one, she is not an acquaintance of theirs. She is simply a forward woman who is in a panic with the turbulence and grabbed the husband. Look at her little head, guys. Lying on the husband, it's not possible. He is in shock. There are women here that I know through friends who would not tolerate this. Not at all. Tell me what your reaction would be, woman, if it were with your husband, or you, husband, if it were your wife in her place.
If there's
Okay, so What's your opinion? What will you guys do? First to start with Preacher and then Love Doctor.
I mean, she ain't ugly. We ain't gonna do nothing, but if you ugly, you grab me. But like, listen, you know, come on, man. I'd be like, you done got some on my shirt. If you think you finna die, you ain't ugly, grandma, it's okay.
Preacher, stop! Hold on.
Hold on. I'm just saying. I mean, call me prejudice. What you gonna say?
Turbulence is serious. I done been through serious turbulence. When you think you about to die, you just probably got to hold on to whatever you can. I don't know if that's that girl first time ever going through, but I done been on some serious turbulent flights, lightning storms. So I done been in some situations where it's just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Proper etiquette probably ain't the time.
No, I've been on plane. I ain't never grabbed nobody else. I ain't grabbed nobody. I was on that. I had to go through. I was sweating. I don't grab nobody. You know what I mean? Because I'm a G. You know what I mean? I'm a G. I'm you weren't grabbing. We came back from Sweet Joe. We were laying that thing. You were all that hollering in there.
Listen. I was good. I was G.
You were hollering.
Listen,
man, you were crying like a baby.
I done been on the plane over 100 times.
Okay.
I'm certified.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Hold on for a minute. You weren't scared we came back from Sweden?
I don't remember being scared on Sweden, Preacher.
When we would come back and let that thing was
I don't know when y'all was on. Y'all was like, you wasn't even, you remember, so I was on the Sweden plane. We flew right next over Greenland. And y'all didn't even get to see that. So y'all went, I was on the window. You went in the window, was you?
Okay. I saw on the outside.
I might have been asleep.
I know what. Now we were getting ready to land. That plane kept dropping.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, you know what, Preacher? I done been in so much serious stuff that I don't even count that as one. That was nothing.
To go back to this video, you guys.
Yeah.
All right, back to the video, Dr. Joe.
If there was turbulence,
I say she's ugly, she need help. But I tell her.
But if she's not ugly, she can grab you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she ugly. You think you finna die? I mean, you ugly. I'm like, listen, anything you gonna be like janky. I'd rather you not grab me. I'm like, listen, what you need to do is put your head between your legs and kiss your behind goodbye. Cause I mean, you don't sing track.
Are you just saying this? Exactly. Okay, go ahead.
I said it.
So at what point do you guys feel like, why are you gonna say something? At what point are you gonna say something, or are you just gonna allow this woman to hold you?
If you in turbulence, that's different.
Yeah, that's
like being you're in the middle of a car crash, somebody grab you, you like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you think you might be that too.
Okay, so what if a man did me? What if it was me?
Hey, you talk to your husband about that.
You grab another man. I'm good. When we got the plane, be like, tell him to take you home.
Tell him to take you home, exactly.
Oh wow. Okay. So what if a man grabs her?
Dr. Joe, hold on. Somebody in the comments saying this sounds like something that you don't experience personally.
Yeah, that is. You got mine.
Yeah, you kind of all defensive about this thing. Talk to us, Dr. Joe.
Let's go back to the video. We'll talk about that later.
Now, why you want to go back to the video now? Now you want to go back to the video all up in
I've never been that scared to the point I have to hold on to somebody I
want
don't
to fly
know.
on the plane and don't want to be all up in the video called Death Row. But no, I mean, she grabbed me. Listen, if we thinking the plane finna crash, them saying turbulent, and I'm thinking.
They're deflecting.
In some way to grab me, I'm thinking, but surely I'm looking for you to say, I'm sorry, sir. I was scared. I thought it was going down. Not like just to, like grab me and think like it's cool, like I ain't gotta say that to you. Got what I'm saying? Again, though, you gonna need to look like something. Cause you don't look like that, you don't grab me. And like, okay, now it gonna be some more turbulence and they gonna come from the plane.
Miko says she about to fight.
About what? My man.
If somebody grabs her man.
And you know, she from down up from the ghettos of Jacksonville. They fight for anything. Maybe she is scared.
That Duval. That Duval right there.
You violent anyway. Comment from what in there? Comment from folks afraid to fly will not be respected. Who afraid to fly?
Oh, they know.
You ever been in some bad turbulence? Dr. Joe, y'all been in bad turbulence?
I have
Yeah, real bad. And I didn't grab nobody. I didn't.
And I would definitely have to say something to you. And I would, if you were on the plane and you grabbed my husband, it would definitely have, it was something you said.
It would be like, grab the floor.
She'll whip her clothes out to my I want to die virgin. That's different.
You don't gotta be scared to grab my husband. You be on the floor already.
A woman whip her clothes out, I don't want to die virgin. That's different. If you just grab my arm up, right that instant, like this one thing about it, I would say this.
No.
A man can say something, but they just be practical. First of all, it's different than, hey, I'm finna grab you. Now I can, but you know, you ain't expecting nobody to grab this church.
Right,
so
you sharp too. You like, oh, snap.
Rich is like, wait, you
Because you look on one hand, his wife had grabbed him, and the other girl grabbed him too.
She ugly though. I'm talking about it's some stuff. Yo.
What? No. Okay, so you trying to say, okay, you're not expecting it. Okay, when somebody does it, you don't correct them. That's the problem I have with men. When you guys don't correct women when
don't do that. Don't put all men into that. You need to say that's probably how with some men.
I'm going to say some men don't correct women when they know they have crossed the line because it's an ego stroke for y'all. Y'all let y'all happen. And then when the woman or the wife wants to correct the woman, she's mad, angry, and jealous.
Right. Now she's ghetto. Now she's all crazy.
If she been, this is what I'm getting right here. Okay, this is me right here too. When they sat on the plane, me now personally, my wife would have been inside, I'd have been outside anyway. That's me, first of all. I would have sat on the outside and my wife sat on beside her. That's the first thing me and
oh, okay.
Window. So however y'all figured it out, y'all would have figured it out. You know, I do window, period.
Okay, well, we had to see. No, I'm saying in that situation, we didn't have a window. That's how the flight would have been. When we say here's a lady here, you'd have been on the inside, I'd have been on the outside. So anything she'd have grabbed my wife. Then I looked, I said, hey, y'all dyking?
What? Okay, so Sam Thomas has a good point. What if there's a man next to you and there's a horrible turbulence and a man grabs you? Will you allow him to grab you? Yeah.
A man?
Because he's scared.
He ain't that scared. I said, boy, you homosexual. You better go out like a G. Get your hands off me.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. If I felt that way too about the woman, right?
What you mean?
I had the same feeling.
But a woman, let me tell you, instinctively, get what though? Women can do that and be like, oh, you know, y'all ain't doing that anyway.
No.
Bad mouth dog fight. Men have weapons. Men have weapons. They can hurt each other. Women bad mouth dog fight.
No, I'm going to say the same thing to the woman.
That's right. Thomas, that's right. So Thomas.
Listen.
That's right. Yoke that arm back. I would have took and I'd have pushed on the ground. And I told her no. And I would have kicked her too. And I'd have said something rude to her in Spanish.
Okay, tell yourself something, Cook. Let me tell you something. Woman grabbed my arm, she ain't ugly. She taking the turbulence and she let it go right out of turbulence. Man, I've been dealing with her, been talking, been playing, giggy, and we already going on.
You supposed to rebuke her. You supposed to give her a strong rebuke.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'll tell her, hey, don't be grabbing me while my wife living. What's wrong with you?
That's right.
Listen, I give it a couple of seconds for my husband to say something. After that,
I tell her, hey, you see my wife on here still living? Don't be grabbing on me. This woman still living. This adultery. She had to be dead. Let her know, because I ain't going down like that.
That's right, preacher. You gotta tell her something.
You gotta let her know.
All right.
That's an ugly woman. That's just instinctive. Okay, let me ask something. This being honest. Ugly woman grab you. How long gonna take you this morning?
Why do you keep talking about how they look? That's not.
I'm being honest. Some stuff you just gonna respond a little faster than others. Okay, let me say.
I can't take it if a woman.
Cookie, I take it back.
Smack it. I can't take it.
I take it back. He just went. He just deleted what he said.
Man, that right. His natural.
Big Cookie said, "I'm talking about snatching my arm from a man."
He is the truth. Listen.
He said he's letting nature be.
Listen, no. Let me say that. She jump out her seat. Want to jump out of that? We ain't doing that. No. You ain't.
Why not?
No, hold on. No, we ain't do. You ain't dying. No, let me say this. Let me ask something. We ride. Something. Grab you. I mean, I would expect you to grab me. They're playing in turbulence, so you thinking death. Soon that start, that's over with. Be like, hey, again, she's still living. We can't do this.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you now. No. My man, I don't care if you're on a plane, train, boat,
bus,
motorcycle.
Well, she standing still having a heart attack. She to grab somebody.
Roller skates. Don't grab my man. You better find you somebody else. Grab your child. Grab yourself. Don't grab my man, or we're gonna have a talk.
That's right.
Okay, let me
Go ahead, Tula. You fight for your marriage, Tula.
You seem like a reasonable man. Love doctor. You
yes, sir.
Right?
You seem like a reasonable man.
Your wife on the other side, right? The other lady on the other side. She said, I'm having chest pain quick. I need chest compression, and rip her shirt open.
What?
You get a chest compression. You close her out right quick.
Let her die. Done. Call an ambulance. My man did not go to school.
Hey, I know that, right? No.
Ambulance on the plane.
Is there a doctor in the plane? Because my man's not a doctor. He's an electrician. So with that being said, let's move on.
But you're the closer person right next to her. She rip her shirt. I need chest compression.
Let her die.
You know that ain't the first woman who tried to do that to me. You know that, right?
Here we go.
Right, Britt.
He ain't gonna catch me up in no court case.
That man talking about one of his sister baby doll.
What?
He said the first one ripped this.
Hey, but I need to take a bathroom break.
I just said
we got to pick a side. Come on, man. Yeah, you're messed up. See, you brought that confusing video on him. Called
I need to do a bathroom break.
Yeah, I can't fly on the plane no more.
We know
an ugly woman to sit beside me. Excuse me, man, please move. I got to get an ugly woman to come sit next to me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready for that time of the show? Are y'all ready? Let me hear you make some noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is that time of the show where we are going to play a video for you, and you get to tell us if you are going to pick a side. This video today is introduced by the one and only Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe, did you want to say anything before I play the video?
It was Preacher. He sent us that video.
Oh, this is Preacher's video. Okay.
But the video explains it itself. You just play it.
Yes, thank you. We want to say something. Play the video, man.
Is it?
Is it?
No.
Yeah. No, that's not it.
I copy and paste that.
That's like something else. No, that's not it.
You saying that's not the video?
No, not the one. It's the last one you clicked. I'll resend it.
Do you see that? I just sent it to you. Just look at that. Just tell me you see that one on that.
This
I'm
not
gonna
it.
resend the link. I got you.
Couldn't afford her half.
Hold on.
Is this one? Bueno, I think I sent you the wrong link.
That one is the one?
Right here.
Hold on,
I sent you the wrong one.
Say what, Dr. Joe?
She just sent it
I
to you.
apologize. I sent you the wrong one right now.
Oh, you don't have to apologize. You're human.
Okay,
you
just
know,
play.
hey, it happens to the best. No apology owed to me at all. Nothing.
Don't worry.
No problem at all, Dr. Joe. No problem at all.
Use a little mistake down at the lake.
Wow.
You have it right there.
Hey, I have a quick question. Is yours? The Rolex?
Yeah, I'm touching myself.
So how you getting a Rolex watch and you told me that you couldn't pay rent this month?
Because I didn't buy that.
So who bought it?
A trick.
And is that my Versace robe that you got on?
Yeah. It was in the bathroom.
Why are you wearing my stuff?
It was in the bathroom.
And
What?
that doesn't mean go and touch my stuff and wear my stuff. I'm confused.
Yeah, and I'm very confused on how you get a Rolex watch, but you can't pay rent.
I didn't buy that. I can't pay rent because.
So you told the trick that you wanted a Rolex watch?
Yeah.
You should have told the trick that you needed rent money.
No, we were at the mall and he said, "What do you want?"
And you should have said money because I'm staying with my friend and I don't have rent. That's what you should have done.
Okay, well it's too late. What do you want me to do about that now?
Sell it or something and take off my Versace robe.
I'm not selling it.
So can you take off my stuff?
I will, but like, geez, give me some time.
Give you some time for what exactly? You're sitting there with no clothes in my robe. How does that sound? But how does that sound though? It's not yours.
We got the same parts. How's that a big deal?
I'm gonna need you to figure out how you about to come up with this money. I don't know what you about to do, what you gonna give up to get it.
Figure out something on November 30th when the first is tomorrow.
Yes, I am, cause you had all month. Like, come on now, you get your priorities together though. That's what you should do. Yes, because I got my part. You don't have your part.
Well, when I first moved in here, you told me, move in, I'm good on rent, you gotta pay. And then one day you randomly told me I had to start paying rent.
And nothing's wrong with that though.
But you
you were sitting here, you were sitting here leeching though. You wasn't getting groceries, you wasn't washing no dishes, you wasn't doing nothing.
I don't eat here.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue with you.
I'm confused because you told me to move in. I don't have to pay rent. Then you rent.
Okay, so you can move out. So you can move out.
I will.
Okay.
That's nothing.
Okay, so can I have my robe?
You told me to move in.
I'm not mad at you.
But you are though. You told me to move in.
You're not gonna stay. You're not gonna be able to stay with nobody rent free or
so why
free.
Did you lie?
Because I was cool with that at first until you started really not doing nothing. I'm thinking like,
really not
okay,
doing what? You told me I didn't have to pay anything.
I'm thinking like, okay, you don't gotta pay rent, but maybe she'll like wash the dishes, or maybe she'll buy some groceries, or maybe she'll cook here and there. Like you were so nasty that you would pick up your package from outside and not bring my package in the house. That's nasty.
Okay. Like what? Like what now? Cause like you watching my pockets, you watching my every move.
I'm not watching anything. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not watching your pockets.
Told me I don't have to pay rent.
Okay, so more of the story is you got to issue it and you can get out.
Nothing, ain't nothing.
Okay, cool.
Right.
That's crazy.
Butt next. She said, so what? We got the same body part.
We got the same body parts.
Your parts don't need to be butt naked and nothing I put on. Them like wearing her drawers. You butt naked with her Versace robe on, sitting vagina all out and behind all. Yeah, that's too much. Right
Entitled.
And you don't went got a Rolex watch. You ain't think to get no money for the. They got gave you a Rolex watch. You doing something. Let me tell you something. He didn't walk out that store. Listen, man. A used Rolex, you gonna spend $12 grand. That's used.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a cheap one for $9. We talk about a used one though. It's gonna be like a 2011. You're gonna spend about $9 grand.
And she gonna call who you get from a trick. No, you the trick.
That man gave that kind of watch. That man bought a Rolex. Let me tell you something. Girl, I know why you in that robe. I know why you ain't got no clothes on. That man got way more than his money. He finna work you. I mean, it privatized.
Right, she has a mess in that room too.
Yeah, that girl, she don't clean up.
Hold on.
Packages are not her.
That room was messy. It's crazy.
Listen, I just school analyze something. Is she sitting there on an air mattress?
Not like in that other room. In that room, like an air mattress. She's sitting on. Is that the floor she's sitting on?
Something that low on the floor. What?
I mean, you just move in. You don't care. You just want to lay up. Go out there, no guy. You ain't paying no bill. You got the guy.
The part she say you go and get your package and leave my package. That type.
Don't even wash dishes. Nothing in the house. Nothing.
She's only eating. She don't eat him.
She said I wasn't charging you at first, but it's just so bad. I'm like, man, she won't do nothing.
Nothing.
But that's people. I know. Listen, I know a lot of them people who feel like this right here, entitled. Feel like they're
entitled.
I'm saying don't feel like they got to pay their bills. That's sad. Let me tell you something. For people watching, this help you out. I teach this. Do I not? You always offer to pay. If they don't take it, that's on them. Have y'all not heard me say that? It don't matter.
Right.
You always offer to pay. I said, that way, if it ever come back up like it with her, I offered to pay you. You said no. That way you shoot my foot. You ain't even tried. What make you think she's saying, who's gonna let you live with them for free? And the only reason she no doubt told her to come in there because she looked at she was her friend and you're in a bad way right now. Then you took it there and then showed her why you went a bad way. Because you just are trying to hold. You know what I'm saying? So you just got yourself in a mess. That's just terrible. If y'all got friends like that, stop calling them friends.
I know that's right.
Right.
So that not to touch her stuff, but she's sitting in her Versace robe. Is crazy. That's just crazy. So I mean, that's sad. Y'all,
I know that's right. Tuli, you got to do better, girl.
Yeah, that house of guests. Now, I know I told them that. I teach people that you don't make people regret you and hate you. Like her, she can never get that. When she got out, that girl never help. And then she gonna get ran down. Then she gonna need help. Gonna look at nope, you stuck. Nope, I don't need nobody.
And she really don't have nowhere else to go. You can tell everybody she deal with know that she a freeloader. They don't want nothing to do with it.
That's how she got her.
She's talking to her.
That's just how she got it. Yep.
Folks, leave them alone. You see them like that, leave them where they at. You gonna lose.
Preacher, what to say? My saying for the night is be a house guest and not a house pest.
Stop. That's somebody put that. Preacher,
they put that because they put that because I used to tell them that.
Exactly.
Also, stealing from you. Also, everybody steal from you, preacher.
Now, you know why they steal from me?
But at least I say I get it from you. I don't plagiarize.
You don't?
No, because I say your name. I actually quote you.
Once you get called out about where you get that from, you know, preacher, when you sound like when you do something that come out like we can live with it, you don't give me no credit. When you come out
everything I say, let me be clear right now. Everything I say and the bad thing that I do say, it's just things I gotta correct. But everything that's great, it comes from what I'm being taught in my life. I don't plagiarize. I get it from the book that's being taught. From preacher right here.
That is sick. That is sick.
Yes, preacher.
Very sick. Look at Tula. That's Tula why she's trying. That's why she's trying to laugh.
She got hit.
It's because she's laughing because she agrees with me.
No, she's not. She's not laughing, saying she's good. She just con her way on him and make sense, trying to make her laugh. She know that's why she laughing. She not trying to keep it. She know. Yes.
Yes, Tula, you laughing,
She
girl.
said she got it from you. She fixed it.
No, she didn't. No, she looking at you. No, she said no. She stole again. See, look at him. See that? Look at him. So see, he tried to step. See, yes, sir. Raw got it from what?
Hey, whoever this person is, you need to change your username.
Who?
What?
Whoever that person, they need to change their username because they put their birthday year in their username.
What does that mean? Oh, okay.
Birthday year, that means the year they were born, Dr. Joe.
What is that? What do you? You're so whack. You're whack.
Oh, whack. Wiggity whack.
You're whack like what?
I'm just saying, people be out here stealing stuff, victimizing fraud, identity fraud. Don't put all your information on your user ID name.
Be right, yeah, change that. Yeah,
I'm trying to help people. You can't help everybody. Let me tell you something. You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them think.
Drink.
Okay,
You can't make them do that either.
Okay.
Lord Doctor, you're next. Go ahead.
You lead the horse to the water, but you can't ride.
Oh wait, go. Let preacher go so that we can follow.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. You go first, preacher.
Oh my God.
Come on, preacher.
Oh my God.
Think about everything we talked about today.
Send a message out there, preacher. Yeah. Give a message to anybody out there who may be struggling from hair loss. And they need to be uplifted. Talk to them, preacher.
Preacher, you got now. He needs some sort of
get back on the porch. Get back on the porch. Get on the porch. Don't come off the porch.
The man is like really like. But the man is silly.
I told you he's white.
All right.
We'll try to give a word out to people that's struggling from midgetology. All we do is tell you to stand tall. If you're struggling from midgetology,
I asked for it. My bad. Forgive me.
Now go ahead. Your turn. What you got?
That was your quote, preacher?
Yeah, I got it.
You're gonna stand on that?
Well, yeah. And I'm gonna stand tall.
Oh, that's tight. That's tight.
Tall. What you got? What you got, Resident Joe? We got something. You ain't got 5 minutes. What you got?
I want to follow because that's just what I said. It just
Oh,
contradicted what I said.
This is gonna be sick. I know.
But
Well, you need a little more time, Dr. Joe. So if you're gonna lead, you gotta learn how to follow before you lead, Dr. Joe.
Oh my goodness.
that's something that's what preacher said on Wednesday.
That ain't the first time he said it, though, Dr. Joe. That wasn't the first time he said it.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
this was,
that's bad.
Big things come in small packages. If you got to stand tall and stand small.
Okay, big things comes in small package, just like poison. So be careful with what you say.
Where you got that from?
No, just
Are you serious?
I'm correcting him because he said big things come in small packages. And so I said, be careful with what you said because poison does come in small packages too. So just saying. He needs to be careful.
Poison come in.
Ask Tula what she had on your saying. Just ask her what she had on your saying.
Yeah, Tula rate it so far. That's
oh, I like that. When you went like that, you heard me. I like that.
Yeah, 3. That's a 3 out of 70.
Oh, that's tight, Dr. Joe. You failed.
No, that wasn't my quote. I was just that wasn't my quote.
That was your quote.
No, I was responding to your quote that didn't make sense.
I just said the quote to help give you more time to think, and you're supposed to tell your quote. So you got a different one. Go ahead.
No, I don't have a different one, but I'm gonna say do what's right and it'll work out in life. That's it. That's my quote. Just do what's right. I have like 3 quotes written down while you were teaching Wednesday, but I don't have my book with me. Hold on.
Are you trying to build up quotes when I'm preaching? Are you serious?
That's what she's doing. See, everybody for a different reason. Everybody have different motives. You see that?
I see that.
If I come out with a book, I am going to give you props in my book, preacher.
Make sure I read it. I know I need to sue you.
Yes, sir.
I know what I'm gonna sue you for. That I already have my lawsuit stuff in already decided.
No, because I'm gonna give you a prop. I'm gonna quote quotations on everything.
Oh my God, I know it. Oh my God, like that.
Said by a preacher at this time.
Big packages, small packages, like poison.
Preacher, that's what he said. That's what he said. That made no sense. You know, people say things come in small packages. Well, also, poison comes in small packages. So be careful with what you say, little doctor.
Are you okay with that saying? Tula, you good?
That's not a saying. I'm just helping him out not to say that because it's wrong.
It's wrong.
He's trying to say that he's a good thing because he's a small package preacher.
Oh, we know better than that. Back is small. Oh my God.
I'm trying to help him out.
Hey man,
listen. That don't affect me. only tall people sit there and brag on something they had no ability to do.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm tall. Listen. You know what? When my dad used to introduce me and brag to me, one day I went to my dad's job or whatever, and they'd be like, "Oh man, your daddy told me all about you, man. You play the piano, you made the honor roll, man. You play baseball. He told me you got a college scholarship. He told me you was bought a car. He told me all this good stuff about you. Nice to meet you." I meet them. I say when they introduce their son, "Hey man, my son tall. My son tall. Hey man, my son real tall."
That's not true.
That's what they do. So the short stuff don't matter to me.
That's what I'm talking about, preacher. That's why I'm correcting. Because
Man,
he's
it's
wrong.
sick. He's sick. How does that make sense? So let me get this straight. Everybody, your dad and friends with kids, all they had, they were tall.
That's right. That's all they had with tall kids.
They ain't go to college.
That's it. Cause none of them play the piano. Cause none of them play the drums.
Hey, y'all, I'm tall. Hey, I'm tall. They said their kid was tall. The kid didn't say was tall. What are you talking about? You said all tall people do is brag on them being tall.
That's all they brag on.
Who you heard say that?
The kids and their parents.
What kids and parents? Which one?
I said when my daddy, when I was go to kid work. Hold on, you making me
exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean.
Them child labor law, you need to go to prison.
Tall people is real good for unscrewing light bulbs at the ceiling fan without a ladder. If you keep your box of cereal up in the high cabinet on top of the refrigerator, tall people is good for that.
Yes, Fed. We'll do that.
Listen.
You're welcome.
Listen. Tom Cruise, doggone short. Kevin Hart short. Doggone Vladimir Putin short. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better recognize Vladimir Putin is the president of the universe.
That man said he prayed to be tall.
I think he means he paid. He will pay. What?
He said I prayed to be tall.
Oh.
I mean,
hey,
I think that people desire
real quick. I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, that's a true story. I remember years ago, I was probably had to been about 9 years old. It was a revival. It was like a 5-day revival. And I remember everybody was shouting and passing out, and it was a lady there prophesying. And she said, if you want a blessing from God, come up there and tell him what you want. And I went up there, I waited in line. Everybody was falling out. She told me, what you want from God? I said, I want to be tall. She stopped the drums, told everybody to stop playing right there. She said, y'all ain't going to believe what this young man just told me. Tell him what you want from God. I said, I want to be tall. Everybody started laughing. I ain't like it one bit. Everybody laughed. I didn't like it one bit. I was so mad, preacher.
That's why you been mad with us.
Yeah, she gonna tell me, well, it don't make you, height does not make you a man, but height don't make you a man at all. So don't you worry about that, baby.
That's so sad. I apologize for it.
The whole church laughing at me.
Listen, man, the whole church laughed. Listen,
that's why I don't go to church now. They laughed at me, preacher.
Let me get this straight. Them people stopped the drunk. You know, she ain't even a good fall pro. She couldn't even lie her way through there and say, listen, it's something. Listen, she could have told you when you get to heaven, God got some new needs for you.
She stopped
when
the
you
drunk.
Get there, she could have said everything. You know, she looked at. She said with all the lies she would tell, and she would tell folks about she gonna get their dead raised up. People who how were gonna be foreclosed in the morning, rent gonna be paid. She told me they had cancer. That lady had 20 minutes left. Don't even worry about you gonna live. When you had to be tall, that lady said stop everything. That's it. Y'all know that man and me. I can't do that. She said I don't lie to the rest of y'all. I can't lie to that man.
Preacher.
She did that for real. Stop the service.
Preacher, she took your spot. Like that's OD. Like she literally.
Yeah, she cold-blooded. I can't do that.
She stopped the drums and embarrassed the man in front of everybody.
That's why you don't need to go back. Somebody said, now the synagogue laughing. No, I'm telling you this though, at the synagogue. Anybody gonna take that from you. That one thing the synagogue. We glad to hear, but oh man, why are you so angry?
Well, then you got Robin laughing.
Well, that's why he's traumatized.
Robin said she got what you heard now. That made her not.
Robin's laughing. That's bad.
Wow.
That's why he's so aggressive.
Yeah, he's traumatized. Preacher, he's literally traumatized.
Making sense, man.
I have church hurt, preacher.
Hey, that's right. You see that? Anybody gonna take that from you? Listen, man. Listen.
Definitely not gonna take that height
from you. We're gonna take that from you.
Well, I appreciate that.
That's right. Oh man, that's something, man.
That's traumatizing. No, for real. So I do apologize about the short and the small package.
You think she's still living? He was short and skinny too. He said he was short and skinny too, bro. He said I got my sophomore year in high school. So you know what you could do? if you go back, if you were to go to Arnett School and go to the 10th grade,
there you go.
he was short
You
as
can
skin.
Y'all ain't right.
In the 10th grade. He probably got a different property in his school.
I got a good. I'm just gonna do one ending quote. Tony, you got
Okay,
something to
here.
say?
Go ahead.
Say, Tony. You got your quote?
No,
You
no.
didn't
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. We appreciate you guys as always for allowing us to come into your hearts and come into your hearing. Allowing this time, we appreciate you guys. We always hope you learn something as well as, we entertain you, we laugh. We try to bring serious issues in at the same time so we can all grow. Understand, you're not alone. It's difficult out here, but you can make it. I ask you, do you mind? You tell them you always mind. When? Every Thursday night right here on Two Mics and My Mind. If nobody else told you they love you, hey, we love you. And our language is called heart. Truly love Dr. Resident Joe. Take us home.
Yeah.
There it is. So we got the quote coming. Y'all got mine already.
Tula says she only got one for us tonight. So let's do it, Tula.
and this is a good one. I mean,
Uh-oh.
you said something about it not long. Boy, when I heard that song, that's my favorite song.
Well,
Oh boy. Oh, I was just toe up from the floor up. But
Yeah,
anyway,
man.
driving. I was toe up. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, today was a good song.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken adults.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
a
No, that
fact.
is true. That is
That is.
true.
That's true.
That's a fact.
We'll take that one. We'll take that. That's for the
Get to
night.
work,
I'll take
parents.
that. I'll take that, Tula.
Definitely humble y'all too. Y'all know it. And better see y'all tomorrow night though. Y'all on that side. Y'all know what to do. Jump on the
That's
other
right.
side.
And all the people out there, I helped going to the bathroom tonight. They had
I
sound
know.
hung in there.
Now let me say that. We know he didn't hold it. He just used it right there instead of going in.
Ew.
I've been smelling a little
I'm about to go right now, though.
No, please don't. Please. Set up the spaz.
Ahab, yo.
Ahaba, y'all.
We're about to take it back. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. Two mics and the mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two mics and the mind. Two mics and the mind. Two mics and the mind. Two mics and the mind.
All right, you do something better. I'll do something better. We'll be better together. Until next week, I guess Joe had to go to the bathroom tonight.
Yes, she did.
You gotta go get it.